Yep. I'm trying to get a StreamYard.
Your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle,
Mike's hot.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
It's Tuesday, Albuquerque. You know what that means? It's tacos today, man. Tacos.
Oh, you could get any number of things
Anything.
at this place that we're at right now. And it just so happens to be our first day at new friend of the show, Rio Bravo Brewing Company. Baby!
Welcome to the mix, Rio Bravo Brewing. It is a Taco Tuesday. Don't forget the Cubano special going on now. And if you want, if you want to have food and fellowship and beers, we are here until 6:30.
Oh, and after.
And after.
Because I'll be hanging out drinking some barrel-aged Imperial Stout.
Ooh.
Nom, 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 nom.
Come hang out with us tonight. Also come back on Friday. Is Dice Roll release on Friday. It's a double hazy IPA that won the New Mexico IPA Challenge in 2020. Bet we can get that early if we wanted. Beer pong tourney for St. Patty's Day. That's on the 16th. Food specials and all that. Women's Fest is the 30th of March. But you know, like not trying to get too ahead of ourselves.
Oh, for sure.
We'll be here again before then. And don't forget that wings off the smoker tomorrow and a big barbecue special every Wednesday that will continuously rotate throughout our friendship.
Good barbecue.
Rio
Smells
Bravo.
delicious.
Van, where's Rio Bravo at? It's across from Creamland, okay? It's across from Creamland.
The Creamland on 2nd.
The Creamland.
Just a shade south of the interstate on 2nd Street. 1912, I believe, is the address.
Good year, 1912.
For whom?
People that were excited for World War I to end.
White landowning males did pretty great in 1912. Everyone else, not so much.
The year that white bread was regulated by the federal government.
You don't say.
Yeah, because for some time, bone meal, sawdust, and other additives to create a whiter and fluffier loaf.
Okay.
Yeah, therefore, that's why enrichment was put into it, because it's a common misunderstanding amongst. It's a wives' tale that white bread is not healthy for you because it loses nutrients during its baking process.
Yes.
Those are reinserted. That's why it's enriched.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it gets back to good. It gets
Enriched.
back to good.
Just like my presence on this show, basically.
I swear to
I'm
God.
the enrichment of this program right now. You're obviously the white bread.
It's just the things you say hurt me. Hey, Marie, you're back at the studio. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Are you coming to Rio Bravo after work for a Taco Tuesday?
No, but I love Rio Bravo.
Okay. I mean, Van, it's
You keep asking. It's like you have Stockholm syndrome almost.
I go there all the time. It's a great place.
But now that we are here, you've decided you're no longer coming?
I'm not going tonight.
She's never coming.
No. Aaron Burnett called
Would
me.
Would you like us to clarify when we're not going to be here?
Yeah.
So you'll show up, Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be here every other Tuesday forever.
I would like to say forever.
That's our plan. Aaron Burnett called me today, and he said,
oh, good guy. I like him.
Yeah, good guy. Co-owner of Duke City Championship Wrestling, by the way.
Good organization.
Tickets available for our next show at the El Rey. That's March the 28th. That's going to be a March to Madness.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. You can get those.
That's going to be a hell of a day.
DCCWtickets.com.
Opening day MLB baseball right here at Rio Bravo Brewing Company.
Correct.
And you go right down the street to the El Rey, see Duke City Championship Wrestling.
I've never broadcast pro wrestling drunk.
Okay.
I will that day.
All right.
Okay.
There's a one.
So Aaron Burnett calls me today and he says, "Hey Fred, I'm gonna host Amory's Final Comedy Show at 377.
Okay.
You interested in helping your boy out?" I said, yeah, I could. I mean, you want me to ghost ride, or you want me to
I got a type 5.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I can do a whole bit.
I also got a loose 5, but I hear that you want the type 5.
Yeah. And I'm a content guy. You know, I'm a content comic. Like you put a subject in front of me.
That's what they say about you.
That's what they say. So Aaron was like, all right, why don't we make some jokes about kids and marijuana use? And I said, those are the two things I don't know anything about.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't. How am I going to help with this?
You've never participated in the jazz cabbage.
I've never done either of those things.
And you ain't got a kid.
No.
You avoid children.
And weed.
Everywhere you go, you run away from kids.
It's not my thing.
You're 6.5 foot tall, and I've seen you actively run away from children.
Correct.
Trudgingly and not at a speed that would impress anyone at the NFL Combine, but still semi-gracefully.
I watched a bunch of those videos where the NFL Network, I guess, put a bunch of like really fast guy overlays against really slow guy overlays on the Combine.
Yeah, everybody loves that.
Yeah, so it's like Patrick Mahomes against whatever the cat's name from Texas won that set the record.
Right.
Yeah, and he would never catch him.
They're not in the same screen.
They're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mahomes is way over here on your coffee table,
Yeah.
and then he slowly catches up.
It's like in Mario Kart, whenever one of the Mario Karts is a ghost one, you know what I'm talking about? It's like a flickery ghost one, and your Mario Kart is much faster.
I mean, you're talking to basically the king of Mario Kart. I think it's the game to end all games.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever
Today's
invented.
the I-9 varsity, the I-9 varsity of games to end all games.
Okay.
Games to end. A. Marie, be ready for this one. All games. Games to end all games.
And there's so many words in this I-9 varsity. This could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I can tell you what, it's going to be a game changer.
Always. Every day on this program's a game changer.
You know, we talked about
Take notes, losers.
Yeah. They, them.
Yeah.
Take you. So we're talking about how we plan on being at Rio Bravo forever.
Yeah, of course.
I think a lot of people thought Jamal Adams was going to be with the Seahawks forever. But he is reportedly being released. The Seahawks are releasing they're all everything safety after what seems like a million years up there, right?
So anyways, back to Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I don't see how Mario and Luigi and all these guys keep participating in Mario Kart when Mario's girlfriend, Princess Peach, keeps getting stolen by the same guy and thrown into a castle by the same guy that he goes to his Mario Kart races with. I would boycott racing with Bowser.
So he went to LSU, obviously. So
Bowser did?
The Saints seem like a good landing spot for Adams. Like, just go back to your home. Don't you want to be in your home?
Look, Bowser keeps doing it over and over again. Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, 3, 4, Super Mario World, Super Mario Universe. Like dozens of games throughout Mario's life. Dozens of stories. And the same things happened over and over again. Bowser keeps stealing the princess, and he keeps amateur racing on the weekends with a guy who has his girlfriend captured in a castle.
You obviously didn't see the movie, and also the movie for Jamal Adams is not yet written as he looks to finish his career elsewhere, and it looks like the Saints are the most likely of landing spots. Also, I mean, an LSU fan would come out for that, right? They'd buy some tickets to some Saints games.
I mean, Jamal Adams is hanging by threads. He's been injured the past 2 years over and over and over again. When he was healthy, he's probably one of the best, if not the best, in the whole National Football League, but he hasn't been that guy in 3 years or more.
Didn't he say weird stuff like he would like threaten guys that he would hunt them down and kill them and their spouses, or am I making that up?
I don't recall that.
I feel like that's a thing.
Is that a thing?
That was like part of his like, hey, like I know we're playing on the field, but I'm not playing in real life.
Like, he didn't say it on the field. Like
no,
what happens?
He
what
did.
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, he said it. Yeah, I think it was rumored that he would make like more than like. I guess not more than.
Yeah.
But he would make veiled threats.
Yeah, I'm Bowser, and your wife is Princess Peach. I dare you to run over the middle. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like I have memory of the Niners beating him over the top a lot. So this probably sucks for Brock Purdy.
Okay. All right. You had to bring it back to Brock Purdy immediately.
I always do.
That didn't take long at all.
That's my thing. I'm a big fan of pointing out the obvious.
Well, somebody's going to be really happy to get him for pennies on the dollar because he can't charge top NFL elite safety prices for his services anymore.
It was a reporter's wife. That's who he said it to.
Okay, that's a bummer. Also, New Orleans, go crazy. You didn't cut Alvin Kamara. There's one perfectly good Jamal Adams right there.
He does seem like the fit down there, right?
Yeah, he'll fit right along Alvin Kamara.
So what had happened was this reporter posted yikes on the internet. And then Jamal Adams said he would find him and his family.
A one-word tweet, and then that led to allegations of assault at the least.
Why didn't they just trade him to Denver for Russell Wilson?
It'd be a good fit, Russell Wilson in Seattle. Yeah.
Might find success up there.
Yeah, obviously weed's legal in Colorado, and it seems like Jamal Adams needs to chill the hell out.
We didn't say this yesterday on the show about Russell Wilson, but I have an idea, and you tell me if this is a good or bad one.
Okay.
So the Rockies organization is booty, right?
Not a lot of success recently.
What if Russ,
Uh-huh.
now hear me out, spring training is right now. Just walk down to Phoenix. Just show up. You got a pitcher's mitt. You got an infielder's glove.
Mm-hmm.
You probably got an outfielder's glove. He was a pitcher, right?
He's a pitcher. Yeah.
I'm saying go down there, just toe the rubber a little bit.
No, he was an outfielder and relief pitcher in college.
Correct.
He got drafted as an outfielder.
He's basically Russ Ankiel.
Okay.
And what you could do is you could just walk down to where are they at? Peoria? Where are they at in Phoenix?
He's Russ Hay O'Wilsey.
Ooh, this is very good.
Mm-hmm.
And you just walk down there. Just
Okay.
and knock on the door and say, Clint, it's me, Russ. Let me knock, Clint.
Let Russ cook a hot dog.
Yeah, let me just toe the rubber.
Mhm.
And then he goes out there, throws some innings, and maybe he ends up here in Albuquerque. And we just hang out.
I would be into that. I like that storyline. But I think he's got like a weird handshake deal with the New York Yankees. That if you were ever to play baseball, he has to play with them.
Oh, so he has to get out of Denver.
Because he went to some spring trainings with the Yankees. So he'd have to go to Florida, correct.
So he's technically signed, you're saying.
The handshake deal.
It's a handshake deal.
Yeah.
So he's going to end up in Jupiter.
Correct, Jupiter. The city in Florida.
The city in Florida.
Not the planet.
Yeah, or the mythical Roman god.
Either.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got lost in the confusion of Roman gods versus Greek gods.
Never going to figure them all out.
There is zero understanding of that. Also, I didn't know Norse was different.
They got a whole set of their own.
Yeah, they're a whole thing.
Yep.
And basically every religion incorporates Jesus Christ, which is kind of weird too.
I know you don't know a lot about this, but there's a whole universe south of the equator.
Oh, the Marvel universe.
Yeah. Yeah. Africa and South America, they got their own lore too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with that. Like the
You
Virgin
being-
Mary and stuff.
You being so aggressively Anglo, you don't realize it's not all just Norse and Greek and Roman mythology. Everyone else has one too.
Do they?
Sure.
I only know the ones that Disney has made movies about. So if Disney has not made a movie about it,
Excellent point.
yeah, I'm not overly familiar.
Or like a YouTube short.
It has to be a 10-minute or less YouTube documentary style video.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be actual footage. It can just be animated by AI, but with a good edit and voiceover. And I'm like, I've learned something.
I've been seeing so many AI pictures and videos on the internet the last couple weeks. Like everyone has their own.
Everyone, it's the most tricky thing in the world right now.
I can tell.
No, you can't.
I can tell 9 times out of 10 that it's AI. It's the lettering. It's their hands and it's the lettering in the pictures. They can't do English letters correctly.
Who is they?
AI.
No. AI can do it correctly, but it on purpose creates ones not doing it correctly to trick you into not knowing when it's actually doing it correctly, you don't know.
Nah, I don't believe the word of it.
Oh, okay. How about this? Interesting.
Give him a couple more weeks. He'll learn.
There's this person in my life right now.
I guess AI is a he now all of a sudden.
No, Alexa is not, because she is vengeful.
What's Siri? I think Siri's kind of unisex.
Siri's a lady. Cortana's a lady. They're all ladies. My slave robots are all women.
You could just rename them.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Hey, Rick.
No.
What's the weather today?
You can't. That doesn't work. You can't change Siri's name to Rick.
Of course you can.
If you can show me in your phone where you can do that, I'll believe you.
Oh, I'll never do that.
Josh Cirillo joins us when we get back from the break. He's got some cool stuff going on in the community involving his youth football team. We'll talk about it a little bit while we're here at Rio Bravo Brewing. It's across from Creamland.
1912 North 2nd Street, just a shade shy of the interstate.
I love their wings.
Good. I'll buy you some if you come here tonight.
She ain't gonna.
You know I'm not going to, but thank you.
We're going to have a bunch of friends of the show here today, and Amory is not one of them.
No, she's not a friend of the show.
No.
She took a picture the other day with one of our biggest fans, and it was the most begrudgingly took photo I ever saw.
From the fan?
No, from Amory. She had zero interest in being in this photo with this fan.
That is not true.
Did you reshare it when they put it on social media?
Yes, I did twice. From whatever both accounts they shared it from.
I must have missed that one.
It was stupid. It was awesome, but it was stupid. Van's looking it up right now.
I'm about to during the commercial break.
It's 2 Men On live from Rio Bravo. Come hang out with your boys. We're till 6:30. Then we hand it off to JJ Buck as he's bringing you Lady Lobos basketball, the only basketball you can still believe in. Hear what I did there, Van?
I did.
Because I'm mad about basketball right now.
You very much are.
I just want the basketball team to be better.
That would be nice.
2 Men On. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Clear.
Traffic right now, westbound on I-40. Things continue to move slow. You're going to see slowdown starting around Carlisle, and it's going to take you until Coors before you finally get back up to speed. So do be aware of that. Watch yourself going through there. Crash cleanup continues westbound on Paseo, just west of Jefferson. Watch yourself in that area. Southbound on I-25 right now between Osuna and Montgomery. Traffic moving slow. Northbound I-25 dealing with a couple of slow spots right now. The first between Gibson and Central, and then again starting around the interchange and lasting until Comanche. Traffic moving slow in that area as well. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Mountain West is red hot, but only one team is guaranteed an automatic berth. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision. Perfect vision, perfect game. Airport parking, easier, quicker, smarter. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. And by Frontier Restaurant, an Albuquerque tradition for more than 50 years. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This is Safety Tavian Combs. Whether I'm on the football field or at Everguard Roofing and Solar, I believe teamwork is a cornerstone. Everguard leads the way for home and commercial roofing in New Mexico. Why choose Everguard? It's straightforward. They prioritize honesty and delivering top-notch work. I take immense pride in being a part of the Everguard team. In need of a reliable roof or considering solar? Call 505-821-9543. That's 821-9543. Or visit everguardroofing.com today. Everguard Roofing and Solar, your dependable choice in New Mexico.
Eric Strauss here for CertaPro Painters. If you're like me, your home is your happy place. When it comes to painting, they provide excellent workmanship, quality, and worry-free process for both residential and commercial spaces, all at the right price. Get a free estimate for painting the outside or inside of your home or business. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in New Mexico. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter code SIMPLE at checkout. That's harrys.com, code SIMPLE. Enjoy.
With every other attorney out there claiming to be the right attorney for you, it's time we look at the facts. Lerner & Rowe has helped over 150,000 injured people receive compensation for their injuries. We've recovered billions of dollars, with over $1 billion recovered in the last 5 years alone. The reality is, there's Lerner & Rowe, then there's everybody else. In a wreck, need a check?
Coming back.
Morse code 544-4444. Multi-state settlement.
Here we go.
We're ready. Is Josh's microphone good?
Jeff Symbieta, Wednesday.
Yeah.
NFL's offseason continuing, and it's senior night for Lobo men's basketball. We'll get all in.
Van's adjusting his in an effort.
Here we go.
Back live at Rio Bravo. Josh Rillo joining us on the program. Josh, how are you, brother?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good, friend. Doing good. Josh, you make the Los Lunas Ducks go around, but you and I have been friends for some time, not friends with Van so much because you by choice broadcast hockey. What?
Yeah, I did 10 years with the Lobo hockey team. So I did the Lobo Hockey Network. I started it. I did the broadcasting for them. We did first we did radio, and then we made the YouTube channel.
Well, and you know Scott Isham's going to join us a little bit from Isham Dental. So if you know any former hockey guys with some loose chicklets.
Grant Harvey. Grant Harvey, former head coach.
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's who you need.
He'll pop it out right in front of you.
Send him over to Scott.
Yeah.
Obviously, not just the world of hockey, though, not just the world of broadcasting. You do a lot in the Los Lunas community with your flag football team. We've been talking about the Ducks for a long time. You got a big day of giving on Sunday.
We do. So March 10th, this Sunday, and if anybody's in the Valencia County area, it's time to clean up Valencia County. You got to. I tell these kids every practice, you got to protect where you come from. You got to protect where you grow up. Now, me originally, I wasn't from Los Lunas.
Right.
I was born and raised here in Albuquerque. I married into Los Lunas, and when I got down there wasn't much for the kids to do. I mean, it's a tackle town. Los Lunas High School is praised highly over there ever since they won their state championship as well for football.
Oh, damn, they won a state championship.
They won a state championship. Yeah. You better be careful.
The
town will let you know too. And then there's also Valencia High School. So there's nothing more to do for the kids. So when I started the Ducks, we were just trying to figure out how many kids we can even actually get to be on this flag football team. And when I started in 2022 with my assistant coach Curtis Webb, we had maybe 9 kids on a 14U squad. And then now this spring we got the good news that a lot of people wanted to join the Ducks. I have 3 squads this year. We have an 8U, a 14U, and a 17U. Each of them have about 15 kids on each roster.
Ooh, okay.
So there's waiting lists. I have kids on waiting lists, but I want to make it's 5-on-5 flag football. So I got to make sure we're fair and we give those kids plenty of time. But that's pretty good for a waiting list.
Sounds like they need more coaches, man.
That's what it is. We need more guys to step up. And being a coach is great. You get to see these kids develop their skills, and then hopefully one day they turn around and become better people for it. And that's what I'm trying. We got to make trash and garbage on the side of the road. The homeless population has grown 2 times since I've lived there, starting in 2020. And you see busted windshields, people boarding up their windows from break-ins and stuff like that. That's not what you could be proud of. So we're teaching these kids how to get out there and clean up the community.
All right, you said step up, and how do the Friends of the Show step up to help you, whether it's with the Ducks or what you got going on Sunday?
So with the Ducks, we first thing we do is we look for sponsors, anybody that wants to help out the organization. We asked if anybody wants to sponsor us. We do a lot of things outside of the New Mexico Flag Football League, NFL Flag Football League. We do tournaments. We were recently invited to LA for the Chargers flag tournament.
Cool.
We just got back a couple months ago from the Arizona Cardinals flag tournament, and then last spring we were in Vegas for the Las Vegas Raiders flag football tournament. So we do things like that as well, and this is all paid for by sponsors to help these kids because Los Lunas isn't the highest paid city when it comes to jobs out there. So I try to help mom and dad by not taking anything out of their pockets. So we always look for local businesses. It's funny is now majority of our sponsors are Albuquerque-based sponsors. So I'm also looking for Los Lunas ones. And then on Sunday, if anybody just wants to come out who lives in the Valencia County area, wants to help us clean up some trash and feed the homeless, we're looking for food to donate to the homeless. We're looking to make them a meal and hand it to them because you never know. It makes their day, and you might actually save a life as well by just a meal a day for feeding the homeless.
Josh Cirillo joining us on the program. We're talking about the Los Lunas Ducks. Obviously, your history in broadcasting around town, more than a handful of people are familiar with your work, which is really exciting. Whenever we first crossed paths, the three of us were doing not together, but Van and I together, because God forbid we exist without each other at any point.
It happens like once a quarter.
Don't remember it.
Yep.
But we were doing NAHL hockey over at the Outpost where Van and I were terrible and you were very good. Did you get feedback from any or others on the juxtaposition of your talent versus ours?
When I got there, I saw you guys and I was like, this is professionals. This is how am I gonna? Because when I was waiting for you guys outside of the area where that little waiting area was, there was people sitting out there going, "These guys are great. They're hilarious. They know nothing about hockey."
Yep. There it is.
And then you guys just made it fun. So when it was my turn, I was by myself. I didn't have a right-handed man, and I was like, how am I going to compete with these guys? These guys are cracking jokes, and I'm over there telling dad jokes on the side. And everybody's just looking at me like the old man eating his popcorn outside the broadcast booth, just going, shaking his head, looking at me like you're awful. But no, there was a couple of hockey fans. They're like, why are these guys making jokes about football and baseball? Because I think one time you said one of the teams hit a home run and scored, and they were just like, there's one lady, no joke, who stepped outside and was like, I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about. I have an 18-year-old son who's about to go to the NHL, and he's making him look like a fool. And I said, no, he's making him look great. That's what he's doing out there. He's making him look like a real hockey player.
Van said, light the lamp. And I said, who's mad at a genie? I didn't understand.
I don't understand what you're saying right now either. Where did your love of hockey come from originally? Because we're in the desert, we're landlocked. Ice doesn't exist here unless we're at the very top of the mountain.
No.
Where did your first taste come from?
So my father was born in Los Angeles, California. Would take us out there.
Heard of it?
And you guys were talking about Disney movies earlier.
Yeah,
and I was a huge fan of the Disney movie, the Mighty Ducks.
Oh, naturally.
And then 1993, the Anaheim Ducks got bought by Disney and became an NHL hockey team. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a Ducks fan. So ever since then, I've been an Anaheim Ducks fan.
and it comes full circle with the Los Lunas Ducks. Exactly Look at that.
I have a Gordon Bombay, Hawks jersey that I wear all the time.
Yeah.
And no one, really gets it. And then I think, these are my people.
Yeah.
Because no one should get this. This is very niche.
I have a Charlie Conway D5 jersey. I also have the hats. I have
D5 and it's District 5.
I got you.
When they were horrible.
We're not talking about real hockey. We're talking about movie. I'm familiar with movie hockey.
Yeah.
I just know anything about hockey.
If I were to use some Timu Solani facts or Paul Correa jokes, would you get any of those?
What is a Timu Solani?
I like that.
Is that like an Italian deli meat? What is that?
Not far off.
Not far off at all. Or saying getting jiggy with it. You're saying John Gibson, the goaltender now for the Anaheim Ducks. That's what the main thing
Goldberg.
Goldberg, yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking great, by the way. Nice recovery from
He
Goldberg.
had a run. I don't know if you're familiar with his story, Van.
Got dark.
It's drugs.
Yeah,
it was drugs. It was drugs the whole time. Los Lunas Ducks are available how?
You can find us on Facebook. We're just type in Los Lunas Ducks. We just started the page about maybe a week and a half ago.
Congrats.
Got about not doing too bad. I mean, 70 followers so far.
Okay.
It's just we're starting for a week and
70
not
more
really
than zero.
advertising in it and
It's like
stuff
10
like
a
that.
day.
So, and then you can find me on my personal social media. Just look up Joshua Carrillo, and you can find me on there. And then you can say hi to me at Gladiator Games as well, because that's where I'm working now. So it's good that the Gladiators are willing to help out the Ducks as well. So by promoting our page as well. So
shout out to Gina. We love
the
Gina.
home
Gina's amazing.
The home opener is March the
23rd.
And it's against Nate Davis.
Yeah.
Nate Davis coming back down. Gonna be a big deal.
It's basically the new Gladiators are playing the old Gladiators.
Yeah.
Where's Ramon Atkins? He back yet or no?
I don't think so. I think
Still with the Rattlers?
Still with the Rattlers, yeah.
Yeah, he can throw it too.
Man.
Dude can sling it. There's so much talent in that league.
Yeah. And it's amazing. A lot of people don't know that there's a thing called indoor football.
No, they know.
Here in New Mexico.
They know.
They know?
Get them out there.
Then we need them out there.
Yeah, get them
we
out
need
there.
you two out there.
Oh, we've been
We go all the time. Yeah, we're there all the time.
Yeah, we're basically addicted.
But then you guys need to also come to a Los Lunas Ducks game as well. So
100%.
Oh, gosh. Like to broadcast it? Because
no, just come on out and
Oh.
just have a good time, meet the kids, and
yeah,
they're big fans of you guys. So
Aw.
whenever there's not much, like I said, there's not much to do in Los Lunas, so you got to get out. And when the celebrity comes by, you guys were going to be like Hollywood Kings out there. So.
We got asked to play in a celebrity soccer game today, Van, which I haven't talked to you about yet.
Okay,
So
off air, I guess.
The runners asked us to play in a celebrity soccer game.
See, there you go.
And then we were like, who are the other? And they were like legit New Mexico celebrities. And I go, did you call the right person? like we're not.
Do they have you going up against like Devin Sandoval and stuff like that?
That is correct.
Oh,
You're
man.
saying, yeah,
You
we're
guys are in shape.
I'm writing myself a note, and you just said it, Josh.
Yeah.
Get
in
shape. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We don't own turf shoes.
I got Air Max 90s.
Yeah, that's perfect. What he's wearing right now.
They got
great.
They got little nubs on the bottom. Look at that. Yeah.
That's what you wear. Like I just wear my Nikes when I go walk on that turf. That's that's the official.
Oh, those
player
will be
shoe
perfect.
That's the official player shoe of the Gladiators right there.
These running shoes?
Yeah, just like that.
Where do you think he stole them from?
These are the wrong. These are on colorway.
Actually, no. Gray
Those
black
are
is
super close.
Yeah, see, you're good.
Josh, thank you so much, brother.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me.
Whenever we
here
get back, we continue from Rio Bravo. The world of the NFL goes round and round, and we'll try to keep up with it. Don't forget, Taco Tuesday, man.
Let's go.
Also, what are we, like 30 minutes away from a drink?
Yes, baby, I'm so excited.
2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The sports animal.
This report is
Clear.
Allstate. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you could save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
And traffic right now, we've got that congestion westbound on I-40. That's going to start right around San Mateo, and it's going to last until Coors. Northbound I-25 right now, crash cleanup as you approach Montgomery. That is affecting your right lane. You're going to see slowdowns going back to the interchange, so watch yourself going through there. Southbound I-25 approaching Osuna, traffic's moving slow. That'll last until Comanche. Also, congestion right now, westbound Paseo. That starts at I-25. That'll last until Coors. And westbound Alameda right now, as you approach the river, traffic's moving slow in that area also.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Jim Rome Show.
Have you checked out MLB's new Nike uniforms manufactured by Fanatics? It's one of my favorite topics of baseball in years. This might be the commissioner's best idea in years. This is not a manufacturing defect. The commissioner said so himself. You heard it from Bob Manfred. They have been tested more extensively than in any jersey in any sport. So the fact that you can see through these pants, that's not a bug. That's a feature.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Refund season is the time to buy during the tax trade-up event at Capital Ford, where you'll find some of the season's biggest savings on new Fords. And during Ford Truck Month, new 24 Edges come with 0% APR plus $1,000 customer cash, plus $1,500 bonus cash. Or new 23 Explorers with 0% APR plus $750 bonus cash at Capital Ford in Santa Fe. 36 months with approved credit, $27.78 per month per 1,000 finance plus tax, title, license, and dealer fees. See dealer for details. Ends 2/29/24.
Let's be honest. When you fly out of town, you want things to go smoothly. That happens when you start at airport parking. It's so easy. Shuttles run every 4 minutes. You get picked up at your vehicle, dropped off at the terminal door, and your bags are unloaded for you. That's convenient. And you get all of that starting at just $4.95 per day. It's $14 to park in the Sunport garage. Take exit 221 off I-25 toward the Sunport. Then take the first right to airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter.
Winter outside. Inside, cozy and comfy. Summer outside.
It's so hot.
Inside, cool and refreshing. Enchanted Mechanical keeps Mother Nature where she belongs, outside. Enchanted Mechanical has environmentally friendly, energy-efficient heating and air conditioning systems to save you money and keep your house at the perfect temperature all year. Right now, a new furnace is $500 off or pay just $29 for a furnace tune-up. Is your system sick? Call the Heating and Cooling Doctor at 321-4177 or visit enchantedmechanicalnm.com.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing the market, and talking through any anxieties that may pop up, that can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and bound by a code of ethics, because that's who we are.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNO.
Yes, sir. Blake Slaughterburger has been a New Mexico favorite since 1952. They use the best ingredients like their very own Hatch green chili and fresh premium beef patties. And they cook your food fresh when you order it. Blake Slaughterburger, the first there was, the best there is.
Do you want to save water and save time? Raquel here with JPR Gravel. You don't have to water or weed, just put rock. We've got decorative gravel, crusher fines, base course, flagstone, and dirt for your project. Visit our gravel yards in Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, or Bernalillo, or jprgravelnm.com.
Hey everybody, this is Dan Vespris, host of Fantasy NBA Today, a daily fantasy basketball podcast. We cover every box score from every game, every day. Plus bonus shows on buy low opportunities, players to stash, schedule analysis, and really anything you could need to smash your league into deliciously tiny pieces.
Catch the Fantasy NBA Today podcast, part of the Believe Network, on YouTube or wherever you listen.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is not FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This song you can get a paper cut to.
Back live at Rio Bravo. Rio Bravo Brewing Company, man.
RBBC, baby, let's go. 1912 2nd Street, Northwest, just a shade south of the interstate.
Renowned for its outstanding cuisine, award-winning beer, spacious event space. Hey, low-key, we have been to a lot of parties here. It's super sweet. You know, we don't talk about, I guess we do a little bit, but our relationship with Rio Bravo actually started a long time ago. When we were doing a lot of work with Duke City Cornhole, friend of the show, Trevor Warnken, who is no longer with us, but a friend for a long time. He had done a bunch of stuff here forever, and we had come out and supported and been a part of fundraisers, and Randy, the owner, and some of the guys, Gabe here, who's a big part of being supportive. It was just, it's been so much fun, you know, and officially now, you know, we're on the same page as we've worked with other breweries historically, and this is just a tremendous transition.
Took a while, but we wore them down, Fred. They finally gave in to our demands.
So we will be here every other Tuesday. So we will never be in the studio on Tuesdays again. We're either here or we're at the Dukes moving forward. Come hang out with your boys.
Except for one Thursday when we're here and we switch with Sadie's one week, but it's every other Tuesday here. And then we're going to host quarterly and seasonally events here, probably including the Kentucky Derby and opening day of MLB. And we'll tell you about a lot more stuff as we go along.
Weird stuff. Rich Eisen says that the Giants are done with Daniel Jones. He's hearing at the combine that it was a $40 million buyer's remorse from the Giants.
Well, now that the Broncos cut Russell Wilson, $40 million looks like nothing. So that's a good tester for the Giants. You tried and you failed.
Hey, Murray, do you, as a Vikings fan, feel weird for allowing him to whoop you so bad in the playoffs that he got $40 million a year from the Giants?
No, I don't. I don't feel weird.
Whooped on you.
Yeah. 31st ranked defense that year. It sucked.
Super embarrassed you.
You act like I'm not useless as a Minnesota Viking fan.
Oh,
It's just I'm
It's
at
just
this point, I'm like, well, yeah, right on time. So it doesn't even faze me anymore.
So I guess we're in that part of the show where we say, which overpay, weird, wash-up, recently released quarterback do the Steelers want?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
get one
Daniel
of each.
Jones.
Yeah. We'll take all of them.
You have to want Russell Wilson over Daniel Jones. Also, his injury too. What Daniel Jones' injury was scary.
Right.
Russell Wilson will cost nothing. Russell Wilson will cost nothing to the Steelers. The Broncos are going to be paying his contract for 5 friggin' years. You get an average, if not above average, quarterback for 5 friggin' years for nearly free.
Same thing with Daniel Jones, though. Because no one's going to pay for him either.
Well, he's got, 2 more years?
Well,
the Giants have to pay. If the Giants cut him and they don't find a trade partner, I mean, he's basically for free too. Steelers could just have both of them. Have a 4 quarterback room with Russell Wilson and Daniel Jones and Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky, and it's just a race towards the middle. Who could be the most average? Who can not embarrass our franchise?
I think a lot of people would say that the 2019 NFL draft was kind of the last one that was traditionally scouted, traditionally understood, traditionally approached, blah, 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 all those kind of 2020 messed it up. COVID year, you don't get all this stuff. And you look back and Kyler Murray was first overall. Daniel Jones after that. Dwayne Haskins, who was just booty. The only real dudes out of that entire draft ended up being Kyler Murray, number 1. But then it's like Gardner Minshew out of the 6th round.
Yeah.
There's
Tom Brady-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
and I don't even think Kyler Murray, he's a freak athlete, but he doesn't have that killer instinct you need to play at that high level. He was a stud in the NFL. He's a stud for 1 or 2 quarters at a time in the NFL, but it doesn't seem like he's that dude either.
Listen to these names. Kyler Murray, pretty good. I'm not going to say
he's got talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Jarrett Stidham?
Oh, he gone.
Who's Drew Lock?
A bunch of backup quarterbacks.
Daniel Jones, Dwayne Haskins, Will Greer, Ryan Finley, Clayton Thornton, Trace McSorley. I've never heard of most of these human beings. Haskins, Greer, Finley, Thornton, and McSorley never threw a pass.
I mean, every year at the NFL draft, somebody has to be the best quarterback. And that was obviously Kyler Murray that year. He was like a no-doubt NFL prospect. And everyone after that, you have to rank according to how good they are compared to Kyler Murray. And everyone was awful. They were so bad that Daniel Jones looked like the second best quarterback in the draft. This year, Daniel Jones goes, 11th quarterback chosen. If Daniel Jones is in this year's draft, there is off the top of my head 7 guys better than him. Probably more.
He would not go in the first round.
This year, no.
No.
There's no way. There's 7 dudes better than Daniel Jones in the draft this year. Maybe more, because I don't go that deep. You understand the program, friend of the show. I'm not looking at the 10th to 20th best quarterbacks in the draft.
A little bit wilder part is this part, which is with the way that contracts are slotted now, you should win with a cheap quarterback drafted.
Right.
But these idiot teams, Daniel Jones as an example, are trying to, in baseball it's called arbitration. I guess it's just called a free agency in football. But they're trying to sign these guys before they become available to the market, and they put these dumb extensions out there on dudes, and to preemptively keep them from being scooped away or whatever. And it's a stupid idea.
Yeah, and you give them too much money too early before they're a real proven commodity, just because they haven't had the reps on their rookie contract, and their rookie contract is expiring, and you're like, fingers crossed he turns into the person we thought he was going to be. Like, baseball has set an unfair precedent against NFL quarterbacks. Guys giving these NFL quarterbacks way too much money, way too early. It works in baseball when you got like a Ron Acuna Jr. or a Fernando Tatis Jr. or a Juan Soto, who like you can crunch all the numbers and he's going to be worth this amount of money if he stays healthy. In the NFL, when you got a young quarterback, if you don't come in and you're like a Patrick Mahomes, it's all a crapshoot.
I only want Gardner Minshew's as my quarterbacks moving forward.
Out of that draft?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd rather have Minshew over Kyler Murray.
Same. And I want 6th round dudes that know their value, throw bombs, sleep with moms, and have sweet lives.
Yeah, and sweet mustaches.
Yeah.
Live in a trailer.
This is hero stuff.
If I'm a front office executive, if I'm a general manager of an NFL team, and I hear that my quarterback that I can have in the 6th round has a mullet and a mustache and sleeps in a trailer and knows football well enough to immediately be a coach in the NFL.
And went to the coolest college?
Yeah, I will take that guy immediately. Bump him up to a 5th round slot.
We got a fun guest when we get back from the break. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Woo, Sports Animal.
This report is
So I got an echo.
Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance is making it easy to save money. When you bundle your auto policy with home, condo, or renters, you'll earn a multi-policy discount. Easy to bundle, easy to save. Visit progressive.com. That's progressive.com.
Little traffic right now. Crash lane continuing northbound I-25 as you approach Montgomery. You're going to see slowdown starting back around the interchange. Watch yourself going through there. Westbound on I-40 right now between San Mateo and
Well, I mean,
moving slow
and that's
there.
for sure what it is.
Dealing
Though.
with
That's what the echo
congestion westbound on Paseo. That's going to start right at I-25.
Hey, Marie, do we got those
until
sound
the
bites?
river. Westbound Alameda.
Hey, I can't. I promise you.
Also north.
I cannot find the tip. I can find the Owens.
Okay.
Owens.
Seeing more congestion.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
On Monpont.
If you can find the tip one real quick and just text it to me, I'll pull it up.
Okay.
If you see,
but I cannot find it. There's a million articles about it,
brought to you by American
but no videos.
Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class.
But I have the Owens guy on Space and Flat Earth.
B Traffic Center.
Were you talking to it?
This is Zach Gelb with CBS Sports Minute. Kenny Pickett will never be the franchise quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin shouldn't go into the season with Pickett as QB1 when they could sign Russell Wilson to a cheap one-year deal or trade a second-round pick to Chicago for Justin Fields. And if Michael Penix Jr. falls out of the top 15, Pittsburgh could snag him with the 20th pick of the first round. Regardless as to which option you prefer, all three are better than rolling with Kenny in 2024. I'm Zach Gelb.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
The Mountain West is red hot, but only one team is guaranteed an automatic berth. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision. Perfect vision, perfect game. Airport parking, easier, quicker, smarter. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. And by Frontier Restaurant, an Albuquerque tradition for more than 50 years. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Eric Strauss here. Spring is on the way. Colors are bursting. What about the color of your home? When you choose CertaPro Painters, you're not just choosing a service, you're choosing a partner in making your house your home. Painting is the easiest way to breathe new life into your home, whether you're prepping it to sell or want to fall in love with it all over again. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in New Mexico. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop.
Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Grainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When a cold comes on strong, try DayQuil's Severe Honey Flavor. The daytime, coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, honeylicious, power through your day medicine. Powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a honeylicious taste, so a cold won't slow you down. Get back to your day feeling relieved.
Amory, that is wild.
The
That video got
flavor
wiped from the internet.
But I have the Owens. He said how space isn't real and how he thinks the flat Earth has valid points.
Yeah.
Of children.
That's
fine.
Isn't that weird though? It's not even on TikTok or anything.
Lower car insurance rates in New Mexico, so you can get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Art Sandoval at an even better price. That's right. State Farm can help you save more cash.
Got 1 more minute.
Neighbor service you deserve. Art Sandoval is ready to help you save in Albuquerque. Call Art today at 338-0300. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Paid for by government.com. Here's your chance to get 5 iconic United States silver dollars spanning the last 150 years in one amazing set. Experts agree this is a must-have for silver coin buyers. That's right. All 5 silver dollars are legal tender official United States mint coins. If you call 1-800-973-3098 right now, we'll send you this ultimate 5-piece American silver dollar set with each silver coin in extremely fine or brilliant uncirculated condition. Guaranteed. This set includes every type of U.S. silver dollars in American history, issued from 1878 to 2024. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your 150 years of U.S. silver dollars 5-piece set. Plus, receive a bonus display case, an information booklet, and free shipping. Don't miss your chance. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your 5-piece set of iconic U.S. silver dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
There's only one road, and there's only one home.
Here we go.
You're good.
95.9 FM and 8.
Mike is hot.
The Sports Animal.
Back live at Rio Bravo Brewing. We have the wings. I can smell them. Saucy boys. Scott Isham joining us on the program. Let's
What
go.
Hey. Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
Sorry.
Good, brother. Good.
Sorry,
Good.
Dr. Isham.
Hey.
Dr. Isham. Sorry.
You like Doc? You like Doctor?
Yeah, what do you go by?
Either
You
one.
like Scalpel Master? You like King Scrubberino?
Yeah. No, Doctor.
Doctor's fine?
Yeah.
Native of right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Turned dentist, turned life changer for me, and now part of the program. Thank you so very much for being a part of us, Scott. Scott, talk to us a little bit about your practice, 3900 Eubank Boulevard Northeast. Talk to us a little bit about how I was the best patient you ever had in the history of all dental work.
Best patient ever.
All right, let's go to commercial, Amory.
Yeah. No, so my practice is a little unique. I'm geared towards doing dentures and extractions, implant-supported dentures. I'm one of the only offices in town that can do it same day. So if you guys need a denture made in the same day, it takes about 7 hours, 3 appointments all in one day.
Oh, okay.
We start at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we'll get done by about 2 o'clock and have a denture delivered to a patient.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, what other services do you provide? Because it's not all dentures. You got a very wide skill set.
Yeah, well, I am a general dentist, so I can do I can do a lot, but I have focused mainly on dentures and implants and extractions. That's kind of my little niche that I found.
In the scale of 1 to super booty, what would you describe to my teeth before you fixed them?
Let's say a 5.
Yeah, like 5.
That's
booty.
generous.
You're being very kind. I used to always get, hey, that's why you work in radio. I used to always get, and then you and I met. We met at the casino.
Yeah, Sandia.
Yeah, we met at Sandia. So we were hosting something, and you're there just enjoying libation or whatever.
Yeah.
And you spot me from across the room, and you say, oh, crooked tooth over there. You say, and then
I said Grand Canyon.
That's
Oh, GC.
Because I was famously for a long time missing a tooth. One of my front boys, and you said, listen, come in, we'll figure this thing out. You were out at Sadie's one night. We were like, we got to get this thing done.
Yeah.
I came into the office, and it wasn't but 2 visits, maybe 3 visits. I don't remember.
2-3 visits. Yeah.
Yeah. And I squirmed and cried like a baby.
We weren't going to mention that.
No, I did not. No, well, that was the wild part, right? Because I had zero familiarity with it, and on here in front of everyone, where it was you talked me through the steps you were doing. You talked to me about how it was going to benefit me. You were explaining cubic zirconium. Is that what's in my face?
Yeah, it's zirconia. It's a hard tooth material that it's harder than your natural tooth.
Yeah.
So you can still break it if you bite on things hard or anything like that.
Okay.
But it's not porcelain. Not
that was going to be my follow-up question. I always thought that the dentures were porcelain, but cubic zirconia is like the next level up from.
Yeah, it's zirconia. It's not cubic zirconia. Cubic zirconia is like the fake diamond.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a zirconia. It's part of a.
We're not scientists here.
Yeah. But what I did for Fred was actually I did crowns and bridges for him, not a denture. And all my dentures are made from acrylic, which is plastic. But when it comes to crowns and bridges, we can do. They do have a porcelain fused to metal crown. But what I did for him was all zirconia, which is harder. It's the hardest material. Yeah.
Not trying to flex on that. Well, and the thing that's so interesting about your practice is I went in number one, warm, kind, inviting. I didn't like you. I think there's the hardest steps like a medical procedure is the stepping through the front door.
Yeah.
Right. And you walk in, you feel welcome, and you guys do the Medicare A and B.
Yep.
You guys take care of a lot of the what's the phrasing I want to use here? Denture aged population.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
and that can be any age.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done dentures on 25-year-olds, with
39.
Yeah, and all the way up to I think my oldest patient is 103.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
And then any athletes? That's obviously the sports question, right? Have you ever is anyone ever coming to me been like I lost this canine during a scrum?
I've had a couple of UFC fighters.
Yeah.
That I've made.
No names.
Yeah. No. I've made some dentures for. Plus, I made a special mouth guard for one where they could train without having their dentures in, which was a kind of a test.
Yeah, that's a wild.
Yeah,
thing.
where he was able to grip down but still have like a breathing hole, and he had no teeth. So. Yeah.
Dentist and mad scientist Scott Isham over here inventing new mouthpieces.
Oh yeah,
that's wild.
Gotta think out of the box. Gotta make things work.
What about like hockey players, like our friends at New Mexico Ice Wolves? You want us to just send them over to you? It
would be awesome.
I would to the face.
I'd be happy to make mouth guards for them. That'd be a huge.
Yeah,
because I can make some custom mouth guards that are sports that actually help prevent concussions. I've done some rugby players in the past. One of the rugby teams here in town came and saw me, and I made mouth guards for them. So
505-881-0422 is the way to call the office. 3900 Eubank Boulevard Northeast. So you're up there in the shade of the mountain up there in that part of town.
Yep.
And again, full on testimonial. I went in. It was painless. It was seamless. The nicest staff I had ever met. Low key, the prettiest staff I had ever met too. Like all just fabulous smiles across the front grill. You joined us for some time at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And we're weird off the microphone.
Oh no, you guys are fun. We had so much.
That's one way to say it.
We had so much fun with you guys out there. It was good seeing you guys.
I like everything about that. I know we got to go to break. Anything we missed, Scott, before we let you go?
Yeah, just if anybody's out there that has ill-filling dentures or not that aren't fitting right, come see me. I can fix them. It may be as easy as a simple adjustment, or we can make a whole new set for you. If they're really too loose, if we can do some implants, we just do 2 on the bottom. We do have financing at the office. We can do a financing plan. So come see me. Consults are free.
Stick around throughout the break, though, Scott, because when we get back, we're doing our Isham Dental soundbite of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever we get back, it's 2 Men On live from Rio Bravo, right across the street from Creamland, Van. We're across the street from Creamland.
2nd Street, 1912, baby. Let's go.
Zooming on. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Clear.
Yep.
Spending money, not a whole sack. Come on, man. I ride clean, wax on, wax on. Spending money, not a whole sack. I'm nervous. It's words on deck. It's my back home. You got DC real life, not a rat song. You got that one real life, not a rat song.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust the team that's going to keep up with you on KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Well, traffic right now. Things continue to move slow in several spots. Let's start with westbound on I-40. It's been a problem spot all afternoon, but you're going to see slowdowns starting right around San Mateo. They're going to last until Coors. Northbound I-25 moving slow in a couple of different spots. The first between Gibson and Central, and then again from about the interchange until Montgomery. We did have an earlier crash. As you approach Montgomery, it looks like that has been cleared now. Southbound I-25 between Osuna and Comanche, traffic moving slow there. Seeing more congestion westbound on Paseo. That's going to start at I-25. It'll last until the river. Westbound on Alameda between 2nd Street and Coors, traffic moving slow there. Same thing with westbound on Montano, 2nd Street to Coors. We've got slowdowns there as well.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate, not one based on anyone else. So if you drive safely, you could save money. Good to know. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at americanhome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Broncos country, let's ride. Into a future without Russell Wilson. Broncos country, let's ride. Into salary cap hell. Yes, Broncos country, you are in fact free from Russet, but it's going to cost you. You may be happy about that QB divorce, Broncos country. Just know this, it is the most expensive QB divorce ever. It might have been cheaper just to give this cat half the franchise. $85 million is the dead cap hit just to be free of that sack of potatoes. And then on top of that, they still owe him $39 million in guarantees. So they're paying him $40 million not to play for them. They're paying him $40 million to get the hell out of the facility, while at the same time absorbing $85 million in dead cap. In the immortal words of one Charlie Casserly, that's not good. Polo, not good.
Gambling is more than slot machines and table games. Today, it also includes betting on sports at casinos, sports books, online wagering, at game day gatherings, and on the golf course. Make a game plan for sports betting. Set a limit for how much you'll bet and stick to it. If you're wagering too much or concerned about a family member's gambling, reach out. The Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico funds confidential help for problem gambling. Call the helpline or visit rganm.org.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing.
So I have the Owens.
Anxieties that may
we'll do that when we come back.
It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
the expertise of a Realtor can do for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and bound by a code of ethics, because that's who we are.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The Sports Animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us.
Here we go.
Now betting.
This is nice.
Number two, men on.
We need a study telling him
Van Nunley and Fred
head
Slow.
injuries. That
And in the on-deck circle,
Amory Castillo.
Here you go.
2 men on.
Mike is hot.
And Nunley and Fred Slow.
I make it hot to death, hot to death, hot to death. You can see me flex, but now I'm no stranger. I make it hot to death.
All right, Scott Isham with us, Isham Dental. You know they're a proud sponsor of the program. So I don't know actual resources for medical stuff. Okay, so I'm just reading what I found on the internet. You tell me how close this is to correct. According to a lot of studies, players who wear mouth guards have a 28 to 35% lower concussion rate and a 56 to 57% lower concussion odds than those who don't wear them.
Yes.
Is that all real?
It's true. And it also protects the teeth.
Every youth team should have mouth guards.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
This is now my campaign. David Weesey, Carl, and Mexican United just showed up, and we're putting Isham mouth guards in all of your soccer players' mouths. I don't get it. I don't get why people wouldn't.
Also, we could custom make them, have the 2 men on logo.
Yeah.
On each, the bottom and top teeth. And once you close your mouth, they come together to make the logo.
Yeah, that's super smart.
Or we could put diamonds in them.
Yeah, you can do
grills?
You can do anything. No, I've seen people do grills, and it amazes me. Those are artists, 100% artists, because they are basically a jewelry maker that's making jewelry for your mouth, and it fits perfect, just like a mouth guard. It's all gold or platinum. I mean, it is amazing.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. You see me raising my hand in the air right here, like I'm trying to get the teacher to call on me.
With that haircut, be careful.
Scott, I will be your muse. You can practice your grill game on me.
That's so sweet.
I'll rock a grill.
I'll put some.
I will.
Put a little spinner on there for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Now, what we're doing every single day of the program moving forward is we're doing the soundbite of the day, right? So we're doing the Isham Dental soundbite of the day, ishamdentalabq.com, and Van, we're alternating. So Van picked the soundbite today, and I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick the one tomorrow, and Van won't know what it is.
I'll give you a hint right now.
Oh, okay.
It's a segment that you missed last week, and you were really bummed about.
Okay.
Okay.
Amory, we're ready for the Isham Dental soundbite of the day.
You guys are discussing that you don't believe in.
Nah, I don't believe in space. I'm real religious, so I think where you're strong right now. I don't think it's other planets and stuff like that.
What led you to that point to believe that?
And I'm missing him.
Well, I thought you believe he lives in he's from power and stuff.
All right, help me out, Amory. What am I not hearing it on the comeback?
No, you're hearing it. He's just far away from the microphone.
Okay,
so
that wasn't the best audio.
No, so
but
give me
let me
players.
tell you.
Okay.
But it's by NFL Network, so that's the one that's
the
NFL.
one that's going around. All right, so my takeaway from that is nothing, Van. You gave me a soundbite of nothing.
So what happened was
Let me see if
during an interview at the NFL Combine,
Okay.
Texas Tech defensive back Tyler Owens, who, except for Texas wide receiver who's broke the record, is expected to be the fastest player in the Combine.
Okay.
During an interview, says that he doesn't believe in space.
What?
I don't think there's other planets and other stuff like that. I'm real religious, so I think we're alone right now.
No.
I don't believe in space, and I don't believe in other planets, is what he said. And then immediately his draft stock plummeted.
Yeah, you don't say.
So he's like, and he goes on. I don't have the exact quote here, and I guess our audio is not great enough, but he goes on to say, I think the flat earthers are on to something. Like, I need to do my due diligence. I think this might be true, but I don't believe in space.
Scott, he goes on to say, I thought I used to believe in the heliocentric thing where we used to revolve around the sun and stuff, but then I started seeing flat earth stuff, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. They started bringing up valid points. I mean, I don't know. Could be real. Scott, it's not real.
That's
Scott,
not real.
No. Not real.
None of this is real.
Don't draft this guy.
We have pictures. It's not up for debate anymore.
He's going to give his signing bonus to a Nubian prince who emails him.
This isn't a Copernicus versus Galileo
Nice.
thing.
I like that.
We have pictures from outer space of our big, beautiful, round Earth.
We have pictures.
Quit doing this.
Like, we have pictures. We have, like, pictures as high quality as you can get at Isham Dental.
Buzz Aldrin will punch you in the face.
Of Mars, Scott.
Yeah.
We have pictures of Mars.
We have a rover on Mars.
Yes. We have a rover on Mars who found some Earth trash on Mars when they landed on Mars and said, go the other way. We don't want to accidentally contaminate ourselves with Earth trash.
Hey, Rover, you know how you are when you're hungry. Grab a Snickers wrapper.
Every soundbite sounds the same, by the way, on every web page.
Okay.
So I apologize.
All right. Well,
No,
he said it.
that's okay.
Thank you for your effort.
Thank you for,
Yeah. So you can't draft this kid, right? Unless this is a giant troll. Unless he's like trying to go viral. Unless he's like trying to be funny. You can't draft this kid.
There's nothing funny about this.
I mean, to us, it's very funny.
Scott, when did you stop believing childish things like that other planets don't exist?
I don't think I haven't stopped believing that one yet. I don't think I'll ever believe it.
Is Texas Tech in Houston like the home of space?
It's in Texas,
like
but it is in
close.
Lubbock, Texas.
That's like close to Houston.
Texas is gigantic.
Oh.
Lubbock is very far away from Houston. But still, he goes to a college. He's not on like a middle school AAU team where his tiny little teenager soft brain, all of this stuff is open for interpretation. No, it's not. You are in college.
Think Houston will draft him?
Please.
Houston, we have a problem.
Exactly.
I don't like people who say phrases like valid points after saying something stupid.
Right.
Like, there's what's a good one? Matt Lauer, was right in a lot of ways on his way out at NBC. Some valid points.
There's some valid
Like,
points.
what?
Yeah.
No, he did not. Figure it out.
You know that Genghis Khan guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some valid points.
That's some valid points.
Valid
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah, global warming went down because of Genghis Khan. Because of all the murders.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
That's really Thanos of you.
Well, not me. I didn't do it. Genghis Khan did.
Thanos had some valid points, though. Hey, Van, the Empire had some valid points.
Look, if Thanos' snap really killed half of all life on Earth, it would also, everyone who remained after the snap, half of their gut biome would be gone because that's half of the creatures living inside of you right now. And you'd have diarrhea for 6 months before you rebuilt your gut biome.
What's a biome, Scott?
Biome. That is where the bugs and
that's doctor talk.
Yeah. Every
you caught me on that one.
Wasn't
ready on that one.
He's a dentist and oral surgeon. He's not a stomach doctor, Fred.
Did you have to learn like all the bones in the body and stuff? Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
My lady's a doctor, but a pharmacy. I don't know how to say it. And she knows everything. And I'm like, why? Why do you have a clue about that? I feel like you should only know about Tylenol. Like, I don't know the rules.
My favorite one in the whole body is the one that's at the very bottom of your spine.
Yeah.
You know that one?
The weenus?
You know that one?
Is it called the weenus?
No, the weenus is the tip of your elbow.
Oh, okay.
That's the weenus. It's the coccyx.
Now I know.
The coccyx.
Now I know.
That's a fun one.
Scott, thank you for joining us today, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You can get a hold of Scott Isham. I'll just give you a no, I won't. IshamDentalABQ.com is a very good resource. Obviously, 505-881-0422. Advertising quick, affordable dental repair. Obviously, Medicare A and B. There's a lot of ways for you to get creative in helping people.
Yep.
Scott,
Sure.
thank you, brother.
Super talented guy.
Yeah.
Also believes in round Earth.
Yes. 100%.
Also can hang at a Post Malone concert.
No doubt.
Yes.
He will play whatever music you want in the dental chair while you're hanging out.
Yeah, especially post.
Love it. Whenever we get back, Andy Lyman joins us. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the city of Albuquerque as it relates to sports. and the paper. It's 2 Men On. 95.9 FM and AM 610. Live from Rio Bravo. Lots of friends of the show showing up. Thank you for the early support. Hey, is that a Kyle sighting over there?
That is.
The Sports
The
Animal.
Beads!
Brought to you by First Community Healthcare. First Choice Community Healthcare in Los Lunas is hosting a free COVID-19 vaccine shot clinic on Friday, March 15th at their location on Don Pascal from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The First Choice Community Healthcare free shot clinic is open to everyone 6 months and older.
And traffic right now westbound on I-40, starting right around San Mateo. You're going to see slowdowns. Those are going to last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and the river. We're dealing with slowdowns there. Traffic also continues to move slow southbound I-25 as you approach Osuna. That'll last until Comanche. Headed west on Montano between 2nd Street and Coors, dealing with slowdowns there. Also seeing a bit of congestion on Alameda westbound as you approach 2nd Street, and that congestion will last until Coors.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The madness is coming. And 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal, has a million reasons to fill out a bracket with us. The $1 Million Bracket Challenge is back.
3 seconds, no timeouts.
Brought to you by Sandia Resort and Casino. Close to home, far from ordinary.
For the win!
Brush up on your college basketball picks and fill out your $1 Million Bracket on sportsanimalabq.com.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing the market, and talking through any anxieties that may pop up, that can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and bound by a code of ethics, because that's who we are.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So, what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
It's on. Casino at the Downs First Turn Lounge is the Lobo preferred watch party location for all the basketball excitement and tournament madness now through the Final Four. Enjoy the watch party menu, including pulled pork sliders, Wagyu pigs in a blanket, adult mac and cheese, Lobo cake, and more for only $9.99 each, plus $2 Coors Light draft and $4 cherry Loboritas. Support your team while enjoying your favorite beverages, drink specials, and food. Only at Casino at the Downs, your home for winning entertainment.
My daughter is normally a little goofball. But after a bad night's sleep, she's too tired to be anything. That's why I trust Pure Z's Kids. Pure Z's Kids is mindfully formulated just for kids. They're not.
Yeah. Does that sound good? Just A, B, C,
products
D,
help my
ABC,
daughter fall asleep naturally,
talk
giving her
about
the
what I had
rest
for breakfast
to
this
be
morning.
her best.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm a dinosaur.
That tickle your mustache? Yeah, well.
Kids.
First on the first door last time. How was that? Too high, too low, too good? Is he perfect? And perfect.
Drug administration.
He's perfect. He's perfect in every way. Never heard that.
It's one thing falling.
Awesome.
Yourself moving in and calling.
Coming back in 20 seconds.
Other navigating the world of price negotiating, mortgage lenders, and finding the budget that works best for you. An agent who's a realtor can make understanding that world easier. Realtors have the expertise, access to proprietary data, and tools to help you get from imagining living somewhere to actually doing it. That's the kind of help we can provide. Because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Okay, it's the second best way to wake up. It's the
IPA.
opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from 7.
Here we go. Mike's hot.
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Yeah. Sorry I was late. Are we back?
Hey, welcome back.
That's on me.
That's okay. We're busy here. It's a lot of fun.
Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to Rio Bravo.
Sorry, everyone. We're back late. Fred was too busy reading the paper.
Literally, I'm reading the paper.
Hey, save me the crossword.
Andy Lyman joining us on the program. Andy, welcome, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, Andy, I need your help, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 5 letters, Brazilian dance.
Sick.
Mambo?
Samba?
Samba might be it.
Is it samba?
Samba and mambo.
All right, let's see what one down is.
We make it real easy. If you just look a little bit to the bottom of the page, you got answers right there.
I'm not one to cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Cover it up, Fred.
All right. Do the crossword later. Andy Lyman joining us. You make the paper go around. It comes out once a month, and it gives
once a week.
Once a week, and it gives a. Did I knew that. I don't know
Yeah.
why I said otherwise. Comes out once a week, and it gives just about the absolute best coverage of local events, activities, goings-ons, including conversation about, I don't know, new soccer stadiums, local sports teams.
We did one on wrestling one time.
Hey, that.
Ooh, which organization?
Yeah.
That issue slap.
yeah. It was the most popular.
That has to be true. I don't know if you're joking or not, but
I don't know. It was, everyone loved it though. Yeah.
Duke City Championship Wrestling has been a lot of fun, and the paper is a proud supporter of Duke City Championship Wrestling, so we love that. Our poster for this month, man, looks like a paper article.
Yep.
We put the paper in.
Oh, I love that.
It's really
we
clever.
talked about, Fred and I talked about me becoming a character, right? With the press pass and the hat.
I would like that.
Yes, please. Do you have that?
No, I could probably come across it pretty easily. Yeah.
Andy,
how long have you been doing newspapery, and then you don't have like a press hat?
You don't have an old-timey press hat?
No suspenders. You go, I got you there.
I mean, I guess I was a fan of swing dancing back in the 90s.
Okay, there we go.
Probably had it at one point.
That's why you said Mamba, like number 5.
Duh.
You can contact Andy at andy@abq.news to get to the paper. Okay, here's why you're here. There's a lot going on in the city. And you're telling me I don't get a new soccer stadium.
Not yet. So everything seemed like a done deal.
I remember that.
Some people in that neighborhood around the balloon park sort of said, wait a minute, not so fast. They appealed the decision. A hearing officer has ruled now that it has to go back to the Environmental Planning Commission because they didn't give enough notice. They didn't mail letters out like they were supposed to. So it's kind of got to start all over again. It's yet to be seen how it's going to go, but keep in mind the city council is a different makeup than what it was when they approved it last time. So
you're thinking it's not going to get approved? That's what
it might take a little bit more work. I don't have a crystal ball, but it's yet to be seen who's in support on the city council and what sort of issues they might raise. They can ask a bunch of the same questions, some new questions. It's just not going to be as fast. And United, of course, came out and said, we're all in support of giving people more notice. So, we're just going to have to try it again, I guess.
As someone who lives right next to the rail yards, is there still hope that I can walk to the matches?
It's interesting because I've heard so many people. Some people are like, I live downtown. I wish I could walk to a game. I live pretty close to it. It would be a long walk for me, but I live close to the Isotope Stadium and that UNM area.
Well, that's where I live. We're practically neighbors.
On the other hand, there's people downtown that say, no, we don't want this here, and I've come to figure out that I think there's not a perfect place in Albuquerque where everyone's going to say, bring us a stadium.
I mean, you just beat me to my follow-up question. Like, no matter where you envision putting a stadium, no matter where city council approves a stadium, there's always going to be someone who doesn't want it for whatever reason.
That's what I think. Yeah. I mean, I've worked in Santa Fe a little bit.
Sorry to hear that.
They have a big problem with that, right? Anything that gets planned, somebody comes out and says, no, not in my backyard, so to speak.
So, and here's the thing, guys.
NIMBYs, they're called. Well, a lot of NIMBYs.
I've also been told that's a derogatory term. So
okay, well, I'm leaning into it harder now.
Boys, just to be real transparent here, the myths and legends of many cultures postulate the existence of spirits who are mischievous but not malevolent. So there you go.
Are you stumbling through your horoscope right now? What is going on?
All of these words are unnecessary.
Okay.
In my horoscope. No, the paper's neat. Where's it at though, right? Because I can get it at the Flying Star.
Yep, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
We're working on getting our new interactive map back online to our website. You already said my email address. It's andy@abq.news. I'm happy to direct people to locations. We should work on getting one here, I guess, a rack here at Rio Bravo.
Totally.
We should just carry a stack around wherever we go.
I do have a stack here. If anybody comes in, I'll leave them here.
Oh, sweet. I'm in.
All right, so Van didn't want me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask.
Oh, no.
Van wants to provide political cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a thing that you will allow him to create and then publish?
You forgot crudely drawn political cartoons.
Vaguely.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Andy Lyman joining us, obviously the editor of the paper. We get this question a lot because we talk about the paper a ton, right?
Yeah.
So obviously the Association of Wrestling, you guys have run some articles on us.
Yep.
It's been really nice. I guess Two Men On is still waiting for a feature.
Interesting.
Okay, interesting. But the question we always get is, so what? It's just like The Alibi? Is it just like The Alibi?
I believe so. I don't like to say it just like The Alibi, but yeah, it did fill a space there. The Alibi folded, the paper sort of swooped in and took its spot. But I started in September, and that's been my goal since then, is to sort of bring back this alt weekly feel. You know, I grew up here. The Alibi was definitely something that I grabbed, and I worked at the Santa Fe Reporter for a while. I have a real
Sorry to hear that.
I really have a soft spot for alternative weekly newspapers.
No doubt.
So that's sort of the vibe I'm trying to bring back. We have a new section in there called Week in Review, WEAK. We sort of got some jokes in there. But yeah, try to bring back the sarcastic sort of fun, but also there's important stuff in there too.
So, like, one of my favorite things from the previous paper that Fred already said, but we won't mention anymore, was like the nightlife, the events and stuff. That's something that you guys are getting progressively better at. What I like about the paper, the thing I appreciate most about the paper, is you seem like you guys got your finger on the pulse of culture and politics and what's going on. As far as like events and nightlife, is that something that you're looking more
I'm trying to do a little bit more stories about local artists. I think coming out on Thursday, we've got a story, Wednesday online, Thursday on the stands, some news about performance spaces downtown that are sort of coming together, trying to interview some local bands, but also some national acts. I think in the issue that Fred's reading through, we've got a little Q&A with a comedian named Annie Letterman. She's a national comedian, but she's
Marie's opening for
her.
She's coming through.
Marie's opening for Annie. I'll be there on Saturday.
Same, 7:00.
Well, let's go, baby.
Yeah. I'm going to the United game, but I'll catch you guys later.
Cool. That's at 2. I think you can do. I can do both. You
I'm
can
drinking.
do both. Yeah.
Is this a letter to the editor from Don Schrader?
Oh yeah,
he's roll.
He's a regular writer of letters, and I've been having some phone conversations with him. He's a pretty good guy. And
Van and I once proposed doing a Don Schrader theme party.
La 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 la. Still in development. Still in development.
Patent pending.
Just if you're interested in co-sponsoring this idea and running it by Don for permissions. It's similar to the Zia symbol. We just want to ask first.
Okay.
We don't want to not do it. No, it is a lot of fun, Andy. You do a really good job with it. You said it comes out weekly. It comes out weekly in paper form. It comes out in email. It comes out.
Yeah, we've got more than 10,000 print copies go out every Thursday. We've got 55,000 deliveries via email. We've got a newsletter people can sign up for, and we kind of give them a rundown of what's coming up that week. Let's see. It was launched in 2020. We talked about that, right? It sort of filled the spot when the Alibi closed down.
Hey, great time to start a business.
Yeah, I know.
Really
right?
smart.
Yeah. Right when nobody wants to advertise because nobody has any money.
How is the website? Is it a pretty good resource for people around town?
Yeah, I think it's really helpful. Like Van was talking about for events, right? We've got a cool calendar feature online where you can kind of see what's happening that day, that week.
abq.news.
Yep, abq.news is our website. You can find us on Twitter at the Paper ABQ. Facebook is the Paper ABQ. Same with Instagram.
So here's the real reason we have you out today.
Yeah. Okay.
Van and I would like to do conflicting movie reviews because everything that he thinks is good, I know sucks.
Like a Siskel and Ebert sort of.
Yeah.
Well, no. Entertaining, funny, and not insightful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you an example. Have you heard of this piece of dung called Dune?
Oh, I just saw it for the first time.
And
I actually liked it.
Which Dune?
The not the David Lynch one.
Oh, that's the good one.
Yeah.
Not the sci-fi series either.
No.
Yeah.
I watched it because I saw the trailers for this second installment, and I thought I got to go back and watch it. So I watched it on Netflix, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Whether you like the storyline or not, the score and the cinematography are fantastic.
It kept me engrossed, that's for sure. You know,
and that's what you're going to get with our new article here.
Maybe a podcast.
He's only going to talk about the new Marvel movie, and I'm going to be some pinkies out art house movie.
I took the kids to see Madam Web. Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
I would be into that one.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming I'd be into it.
It was cool. There's some little Easter eggs in there. I won't spoil anything, but there's some, mentions if you watch closely. But, acting, writing, not spectacular.
If it has like subtitles and like just a little bit of crime in it, like I'm in.
I could get down with that.
Yeah.
I don't like to read, but I like the paper.
I like subtitles over dubbing. Dubbing is the one that just drives me crazy when they do foreign movies. And
I don't mind dubbing if you had a step behind it.
All right, Miyazaki only. Miyazaki's dubbing is fantastic. Beyond that, like I would never ever. I'd rather read.
I think what it is they try to translate it. It doesn't work. It's better translated into text, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any lineman, anything we missed, brother?
Oh, what do we got in here? We got Devin O'Leary, our calendar editor, Devin O'Leary, who from the old Alibi days. His movie Coyote Cage is now streaming on Amazon.
Oh, that's exciting.
Let's do a viewing party.
Okay.
Yeah. He wrote the film. They had a big screening last fall, but now you can rent it on Amazon. So
now you know.
Plug for Devin there.
What was the name of the movie? I can't quite remember.
Coyote Cage.
See how I did that?
Yeah.
Andy, thank you, brother. One more time, your email.
Andy@abq.news.
Send him every story you think is interesting. They accidentally ran one on Duke City Championship Wrestling one time, and it was really good.
Yeah, we sent out a freelancer who's now a full-time staffer, thanks to that story.
Wow.
Making moves.
Hey, imagine if he covered 2 men on instead. Like, where would he be now? Your job? Probably.
Right there at the top, Duke City Championship Wrestling, leap year lockup. Wow.
Very extensive calendar.
Already happened.
It is super good. Andy, thank you so much. Whenever we get back from the break, and don't forget, we're going to hang out for a minute.
Yeah.
David Weesey Carl is going to join us in New Mexico United. Their home opener is Saturday. You can go to that, then go to a Lieberman, and then stay out all night drinking.
Yeah. Letterman.
What did I say?
Lieberman.
Dang it. 2 men on.
She loves New Mexico.
Yeah, she does. If you read the story, she roasted me good, but I won't spoil it if anybody wants to read it.
Marie, book her on the show, and I'll pronounce her name correctly. It's 2 men on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by NexGuard.
Yeah.
NexGuard Plus, a Foxalon or Moxidectin and Pyrantel chewable tablets, is the one you want for your dog's monthly protection. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Ask your veterinarian about NexGuard Plus Chews today.
And traffic right now, westbound on I-40, starting right around San Mateo. You're going to see slowdowns. Those are going to last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now between I-25 and the river. We're dealing with slowdowns there. Traffic also continues to move slow southbound I-25 as you approach Osuna. That'll last until Comanche. Headed west on Montano between 2nd Street and Coors, dealing with slowdowns there. Also seeing a bit of congestion on Alameda westbound as you approach 2nd Street, and that congestion will last until Coors.
Brought to you by First Choice Community Healthcare. First Choice Community Healthcare in Los Lunas is hosting a free COVID-19 vaccine shot clinic on Friday, March 15th at their location on Don Pascal from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The First Choice Community Healthcare free shot clinic is open to everyone 6 months and older.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Roll with the Flyers in the A10. I'm Joe Ostrowski here to help you beat the books with BetQL. Dayton is a big road favorite tonight in St. Louis, and the BetQL model is backing the Flyers. The BetQL model has Dayton -9 as a 5-star best bet. BetQL projects.
Hi, DWC.
Hey, Marie, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am
Smarter
doing
beat
all
the
right.
books.
You're still stateside.
Download the BetQL and.
Yeah, I leave. Well, my last day with Cumulus is the 29th of March, and then I leave mid-April.
Okay.
And solar.
Right.
Everguard is the go-to business for home and commercial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta still pack up my house.
Be a part of the Everguard team. Need a solid roof or thinking about solar? Call 505-821-9543. That's
Well, the good thing is, like, my husband and I are kind of minimalists.
Nice.
roofing and solar, your trusted choice.
And we haven't like invested in stuff until he gets out of service. I don't want to invest in a lot of nice stuff until our forever home.
Yep.
Years in one.
Makes sense to me.
This is
so it's like our at-home gym and golf clubs is like the big, and our bed.
Yeah, of course.
Coins.
Dressers,
If you
we have like a bachelor pad.
098 right now. We'll send you this ultimate 5-piece American silver.
There's a lot of Jordans.
Yeah, there you go.
Coin in extremely fine or brilliant uncirculated condition. Guaranteed. This set includes
The movers come tomorrow to take pictures of everything. They're like, "Do you live with a dude?"
Yeah.
2024. Call 1-800-973-3.
Yeah. Some stuff you pay, but then they eventually pay you back.
Good, good.
Plus, receive a bonus display case, an information booklet, and free shipping. Don't miss your chance.
That's the least they could do for what,
moving you
Zero-
around.
my husband does.
Yeah.
A 5-piece set of iconic U.S. silver dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
It's been over 20 years since I had LASIK surgery with Dr. Stephen Coleman, and it changed my life. It's Jeff Symbieta, and I've got Dr. Coleman with me. Doc, I'm sure technology is even better now. Why should someone consider LASIK?
Well, honestly, Jeff, there's been so many advances in LASIK technology, and it really comes down to precision. Kind of like TVs have more pixels, so it's more high-definition vision, and that's what we're providing now with the current LASIK technology, developed primarily here in New Mexico and used all over the world.
So for somebody hearing this who has vision issues, what should they do?
Come in, talk to me. Things have changed actually since I did your LASIK, but we go through a really rigorous screening process, and identifying great candidates, and people who are great candidates on the other end see really, really well. So we just encourage people to come in, learn about us, and we'll give them a good, honest opinion.
Dr. Coleman's renowned for being among the best LASIK surgeons anywhere, and after all these years, I'm glad I found him, and I call him a friend. Call Coleman Vision at 505-821-8880. See more.
One more minute.
Schedule your free consultation at colemanvision.com.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early
There's 4 of us now.
so everyone can go home on time, there's Granger.
Cool.
Experts, so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for
Now,
you.
hold on.
Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
There was a guy I went to college with who did a lot of drugs.
I'm Jeff Symbieta. Wednesday on the opening drive. The NFL's offseason
hold that up
continues
just
to
a
be
little bit,
really
Tom.
interesting, and it's senior night for Lobo men's basketball.
Yes, it is. Is it?
Yep.
Why would I lie about
Can you
that?
hear me?
Start at
Okay,
7 a.m.
Okay, I can hear myself.
Oh, that's a different story.
All
You
right.
guys good? I haven't turned on the mic yet.
No, we're good.
Okay. Can you? Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
here-
yeah. There we go.
Here you go.
Back live from Rio Bravo Brewing. It's across the street from Creamland.
It's across the street from a lot of stuff, but we're going to focus on Rio Bravo Brewing Company, which is absolutely fantastic. 1912 2nd Street Northwest, a shade south of 40.
Andy Lyman refused to leave the program, Andy Lyman of the paper, until I finished the crossword, so he could possibly be here for the rest of my life. David Weesey Carl, the New Mexico United, joining us. He's the vice president of Funtown.
That's right. And Creamland.
We haven't talked since you got your big promotion. Let's go, David Weesey Carl.
My promotion and Van's haircut.
So, that's one of those things is a big deal. Also, we can talk about your promotion.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
So what? You're the new Peter Trevisani?
No, thank God.
Okay.
I don't want that. I don't want that kind of responsibility. I'm good.
So what? You're like the Kamala Trevisani? Like, what's the deal here?
We did it. We did it, Joe. I know VP of Media and Impact. A lot of the same stuff I was already doing, to be perfectly honest. Allows our impact stuff to be really shared around the entire organization, which is
why we do it. It's not about the soccer. It's about making a difference in the community.
Let's go.
So that's why I'm doing it. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah, but we do get to whoop the butt off Pittsburgh this upcoming Saturday.
Let go.
It's a little matinee. I don't know if you see this, Andy. It's a 2p.
Oh, I know. We got season tickets. I
told you Andy's my boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, when you
Does Pittsburgh play in hard hats?
Yeah, and Steely McBeam goes to every game.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Pittsburgh's a very good team. They had the most points in the entire league last year. Very good. We're very good this year. You guys know we've talked a little bit about it, but signed 10 new players this offseason, which is the most turnover we've ever had.
Did you get Russell Wilson, or is he still available?
We couldn't afford him.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, we didn't have the washing machines to give to the Broncos.
Nice.
But we got a lot of new players, a lot of fast, technical young players. We went from one of the oldest teams in the league to now one of the youngest teams in the league.
Oh.
We still have some good veteran leadership on the team. So I'm excited to see what a full season of Eric Quill soccer and Eric Quill players will look like.
David, you don't have to say you went from the oldest to the youngest. You could just say
we were
Devin Sandoval retired.
Devin retired a couple years ago. Dev is my boy.
What's going to happen when we play El Paso this year when they come
Good
to
question.
El Payaso, as we call them. That's only game 2. That's coming up April 6th, the second home game of the year.
We're gonna face our one of our old players, right?
Yeah, Mondo Moreno went down to El Paso Locomotive.
Benedict Moreno.
Can't wait to beat him on April 6th. That'll be the second home game of the season. Our schedule's a little weird this year, Andy. You know, we've got the home game on March 9th to start the year, and then we've got pretty much a month until our second home game, then pretty much a month until our third home game, and then we got a lot of home games.
Which is
cool
of them because that's when it's going to be super cold. We're going to get that second winter when we have no home games.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
I'm legitimately looking at it. Tell me if I'm wrong here.
You're wrong.
Pittsburgh, easy W. Rhode Island,
Pittsburgh might steal one.
Oh. Hey, so that game against Rhode Island is their first ever game. Brand new team. It's their first ever game. We'll be playing them.
You're going to slap them right in the mouth.
They're going to be good, too. I got to say, again, you guys know this. All three of you have watched this team. The league keeps getting better. It used to be where you could count on a couple teams like, oh, yeah, we should beat them. That's not the case anymore. Every team is tough. Even Las Vegas, who in years past has been kind of a rough team. Joey Bats is their new owner, and he's investing a lot of money into it. Jose Bautista, that Joey Bats.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's the new owner of Las Vegas Lights. He's investing a lot of money, and they're going to be very good.
That is wild.
Andy,
Isn't Marshawn Lynch getting involved with Oakland Roots?
Marshawn Lynch is involved with those. He's one of the owners of Oakland Roots. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell people what to do with their lives, but stick to your own sport.
Yeah, fair.
My goodness.
It is. It's football.
Let's have some football players own football teams.
Football. It is football.
Man gets a KKOB haircut. And he's telling people to stay in their sports lane. Is that what just happened?
Shut up and dribble, Van.
Yeah, figure it out.
You can't see me raise my hand right now on radio, but something curb stomp.
You change the name to Las Vegas Flips. That's what you change it to. If Joey Bats buys the team,
Bat Flips, yeah.
That's what you change the name to.
That would be very old Las Vegas. So Las Vegas Lights, they were kind of known for their gimmicky stuff, right? They would bring a helicopter and drop a bunch of cash on the field at halftime. They had kiddie pools on the sideline. You could buy seats in the kiddie pools. Mattresses on the sideline. You could buy seats on the mattress.
I want to work here.
That Las Vegas is gone now. That ownership group is gone, and Joey Bats is making it a real soccer team. So I'm excited to see what they do this year.
Yeah, it sounds like they snorted all their profits with all those ideas that you just mentioned.
They did. Speaking of snorting all their profits, they did have Jose Canseco out for a couple games as well.
There you go. Did he lose another finger while he was there?
They did a home run derby at halftime.
Oh man, it's not the worst business model.
Andy, good news here. Only 4 Wednesday games this year.
Yeah.
Soccer's meant to be played on the weekends. Did they get your email about stopping this Wednesday stuff?
I got some mixed feelings about weekday games.
Really?
During the day, look, I like to take a hooky day and go watch the Isotopes.
My man.
But the difference is they play 82 games, right? We play 17 at home. If we played 82 games at home, we'd probably do more. We'd probably do more weekday games. They got to fit them in.
By the way, Andy, we need to exchange information. I don't miss a day game. That is my favorite thing to do in the world.
Don't they only usually have 2? One's like for kids and one's for adults.
You go to the camp day?
They're all for adults.
Are you allowed to be within 200 feet of camp day?
Hold on. I just told you during the commercial break we can't talk about that.
Sorry.
Let's go do the base race together with the kids.
100%.
Yeah.
Parents will love that.
Yeah.
So, because I'm faster than their stupid kid. Yeah, that's why.
That's it.
Can you start 8-2? Is that what I'm seeing right here?
Sure.
8-1-1 is what I'm seeing. I'm
How
looking
do you
at this
see
thing.
2 losses?
Well, can I be a real honest thing right here?
Yeah. Rhode Island.
Oakland is tough.
Yeah,
You guys,
Oakland's very good.
Why do you
Yeah.
play down to Oakland every year?
They're very good. So
that
Oakland,
was one of the last teams we played, I think, last season, right?
Yeah, remember what happened?
we beat them. We did. We beat Oakland.
Yeah.
But they are a team that they've got a history because they've been around for this is their 5th season. Every year they start off rough, and then they go on this unbelievable hot streak to work their way into the playoffs. Sound familiar?
And they
Some United stuff.
and they have
Yeah.
awesome fan support
They do.
because A's poof bye, Warriors poof bye,
Yeah.
Raiders poof bye. That's all they got left.
They got Marshawn Lynch and Tom Holland's also part owner of that team too. Spider-Man.
Oh, that
Yeah.
That Tom Holland.
Yeah, that's
that
Tom
is
Holland.
weird.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch and Tom Holland.
They're part of the ownership group. They're not the main owners, but yeah, they're
They
part
don't
of it.
They don't hang out together.
No, they're like a couple teams. NFL does this too. Celebrity owners where they got like a small stake, but they make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Yeah. We should do that. Get
Yeah,
like
who's
Holly
like-
Holm involved or something.
We are celebrities.
Sure.
You got enough for a stake in the team? I don't know how much that is. Like $20, man. Give me
You're
a
the
couple
vice
beers.
president.
I mean, it's our first day here at Rio Bravo Brewing Company. We're part owners now.
That's how that works.
Squatters' rights.
Possession is 60% of
Bam.
ownership. That's how that works.
I offered Eddie Haskell the other day some money to buy points on an airplane he was buying so I could get free flights places. He told me that's not how it works. It's not how
All right,
it
this
works.
is another conversation I'm really excited to have with you.
Home opener is this Saturday, March the 9th, 2 p.m. versus the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. What is retro night for a team that is 4 minutes old?
Hold on. This is year 6. Have some respect. No, it's awesome. We're going to wear our kits from 2020 and 2021. We're going to be doing a lot of retro night stuff, bringing out some players that are no longer with the team. It'll be a lot of fun. And one of the cool things we're going to be doing too, not retro night related, but more so related to the tailgate. We're going to have a free concert from Red Light Cameras, one of the best bands in Albuquerque. So that'll
Andy, is that true? We're checking with the culture.
Shout
guy.
out to Panda.
I hear that's true. The paper will be out there also.
Let's go.
For tailgate.
Ooh.
Boom. But yeah, Red Light Cameras out there. The paper will be out there. We're going to have free pancakes, Pete's Flippin' Pancakes for everybody out of the Umami Moto food truck. Lots of really cool stuff going on. So
All
it'll
right,
be fun.
Like retro night is just 2019, and we act like we don't know what COVID is.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm all for pretending that never happened. Yeah,
Everything
sure.
else is the same. We just don't know what COVID is.
Now, what if me and Van make a call real quick, and we could turn retro night, and you just wear Duke's gear? Like, would you have any interest?
Well, we worked
They
with the
have
Dukes
it.
last
They
year.
have it. I've got a
Yeah.
jersey that says it's a Dukes/United jersey.
Yeah, we did a crossover with them last year. You guys remember that? There may be something else with the
tease.
Dukes in the works for later this year. Question mark.
I can't handle my level of excitement.
We love the Dukes. They're great folks.
You guys got to go, or you want to do NFL headlines when we get back?
I'm down.
Yep.
DWC wants to do it.
I'm
and
always
Andy.
down for NFL headlines.
Yeah, and this is all Eagles when we get back.
I need an oat soda.
Hey, why did Jason Kelsey quit your team and hates Philadelphia?
Did you listen to anything he said?
2 Men On, live from Rio Bravo, 95.9 FM and AM 610. Andy Lyman's hanging out too. The sports animal.
This report is sponsored by Dell.
Yeah.
To thank you for 40 unforgettable years, Dell Technologies is celebrating with anniversary savings on their most popular tech. Save on select next-gen PCs like the XPS 13 Plus, powered by Intel Core processors and more. Save now at Dell.com/deals.
No traffic right now. Things still moving slow westbound on I-40 as you approach the interchange. And those slowdowns are going to last until on, so be careful going through there. Westbound on Paseo right now between I-25 and Coors. We continue to deal with slowdowns there. Traffic also still moving slow southbound I-25 approaching Osuna. That lasts until Comanche. Westbound on Montano, 2nd Street to Coors. We've got slowdowns in that area. And dealing with a bit more congestion right now, headed west on Alameda, approaching 2nd Street. And that'll last until Coors.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and spring fishing in New Mexico is fantastic. Take it from me. For more information or to go buy your license online, visit the Department of Game and Fish website at wildlife.state.nm.us. Get out and fish, New Mexico.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, serving the community since 1936. World class, local style. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Mountain West is red hot, but only one team is guaranteed an automatic berth. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision. Perfect vision, perfect game. Airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter. Enchanted Mechanical, the heating and cooling doctor. And by Frontier Restaurant, an Albuquerque tradition for more than 50 years. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Make the right choice for your home when it comes to windows and doors. For more than 20 years, the Window Depot has provided the best price and biggest inventory on in-stock windows and doors. The Window Depot is open to the public, so whether you're a homeowner or a contractor, you can shop the enormous warehouse. Browse the shelves with over 1,000 vinyl windows, interior and patio doors, and skylights in several varieties and sizes available to go home today. Shop thewindowdepot.com or find a location near you. The Window Depot, best price, biggest inventory.
Can't sleep with this cold.
Honey.
Honey?
Honey, you need NyQuil Severe Honey.
NyQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu symptom relief with a dreamy honey taste.
Feeling better, honey? Honey? I'll take that as a yes.
Try NyQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu symptom relief. NyQuil Severe with honey flavor. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever. Honeylicious, best sleep with a cold medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Hey, Joe Montana here. Back in my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia, a bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older, or 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like diabetes or asthma, you're at increased risk. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and learn more at knowpneumonia.com. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Remember last summer when 100-degree days made you wonder if your couch was going to spontaneously combust? Your swamp cooler is only designed to lower the inside temperature about 10 degrees. 100 degrees outside, you do the math. Don't wait until you're melting and your family is whining. Now is the time to call Enchanted Mechanical to switch to air conditioning. No more unbearable heat. No more swamp cooler conversions. You'll be the coolest dude in the neighborhood. Chill and visit the heating and cooling doctor, enchantedmechanicalnm.com, or call 321-4177.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing the market, and talking through any anxieties that may pop up, that can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do. Realtors are members of the Association of Realtors and bound by a code of ethics, because that's who we are.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can be life-threatening. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk.
Never mind.
What's the game plan? Strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time in any season, so you shouldn't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today. Pneumonia.com. Okay. That's KNOW pneumonia.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Miss you, man.
The Jim Rome Show. I love the game, but I don't play the game. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The
Here we go.
The boys are at Rio Bravo Brewing.
Yeah, we are.
It's across the street from Creamland.
Not everyone knows where Creamland is, Fred. What is it? 1912 2nd Street Northwest, just a shade below I-40 on 2nd Street. We're right here. It's a big, beautiful establishment.
I know what you're talking about.
Great food, great drink. Like 3 out of 4 people at this table are awesome. You guess which is which.
Andy Lyman at the paper with us. David Weesey, Carl with us. Amory, NFL headlines.
Okay, remember they deleted my button. I think I think it's because I'm leaving the company. Like more and more stuff every day is getting deleted. Anyways,
okay.
Starting off, we'll go NFC East.
Yeah.
That's fitting.
Yes. Dak Prescott definitely confident he'll get extension done with the Cowboys.
First off, let's get an extension done on that sexy-ass goatee he shaved yesterday. He's channeling The Rock. Am I the only one here who saw him doing Rock cosplay?
Do you like his new goatee, man?
I don't like
It doesn't
anything.
matter if you like his new goatee.
All right, what was your point? I forgot.
Andy,
What did
Goatee talk?
Dak Prescott do?
He's definitely confident that he'll get an extension with the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, all right. Russell Wilson is the last quarterback ever to get an extension. The NFL learned from Russell Wilson.
Worked out well.
They're never paying anyone ever again.
I will say
you ruined it for everyone, Russ.
I will say there's never been a situation in the history of pro sports where a player has said they're confident in getting an extension and then they didn't get one. That's never happened. So he should be good. He should be good.
That's fine. Oh.
Does Trey Lance still have friends?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
what do you mean friends?
Just wondering. I just don't know.
He's on the Dallas
I
Cowboys.
just want someone to check on him. That's all I'm saying.
He's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott is.
Trade Dak Prescott for another wide receiver. Let Trey cook. Has anyone said that before? Let someone
Let
cook.
Trey cook.
That's gonna stick.
I think Trey Cook is a shooting guard for Vanderbilt.
I was going to say he plays for Southwest Mississippi Valley State. I
Thank
think.
you, yeah.
This happened yesterday, but I'm just because DWC's here. I want to know how he feels about Jason Kelsey retiring.
All right. So we got the rest of the show,
sir.
right? All
Yeah.
right. The greatest center in the history of football.
Got an hour
first
and 8
foremost.
minutes.
What a speech. What a 45-minute speech that he gave, just talking about the greatest city in the world, Philadelphia, talking about the opportunity he had. Here's the thing. Throw out the bias, throw out my Eagles fandom. I'm not looking through Kelly Green glasses on this. What a guy.
Kelsey Green.
There you go. The walk-on at Cincinnati, he fought for everything he had. He was so humble the whole time. And the part where he really got choked up was just talking about how much his brother meant to him. Right? I mean, when you want to give a young professional, a young kid who wants to be a professional football player, somebody to look up to, it's a guy like Jason Kelsey. That guy's all heart, all hustle. He fought for everything he had. He's a family man. Not to mention one of the greatest centers to ever play the game.
He picked the worst college in the country at the time to break the roster of. Cool, easy path. Got there, then through nepotism, snuck his brother in who got kicked out for drug abuse. Then after that, got laughably low drafted. Found some luck, surrounded by talent.
285 pounds and still got drafted. Became a starter in year one. The only center in the history of football to have both a Super Bowl ring and 6 All-Pros. Suck my...
Just let your true feelings fly.
He's got a really good beard. Like,
Great
let's
beard.
be honest, guys.
And the greatest
It's
Super
a
Bowl,
really good
post-Super Bowl
beard.
speech of all time.
He
Come
never kept it too tight.
I
He
like
never
the,
let it get too bushy.
I
It
like
was
the
like
line
a
about-
perfect medium beard his whole career.
I agree.
I like the line about winning Super Bowls before they ever left the house, right?
Yep.
He said that. I mean,
that was
both
adorable.
of the brothers were
Yeah.
getting choked up.
They were.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful man. And Fred, you can F right off.
If it wasn't for Nick Foles,
Yeah, Fred.
If it wasn't for Nick Foles, Jason Kelsey would be irrelevant. Both the
Oh my
Kelsey brothers.
God.
Nick Foles.
I'm gonna fight you guys.
Nick Foles put Jason Kelsey on the map, which by whatever reason accidentally put Travis Kelsey on the map.
I came here to support you guys. I don't appreciate this.
I'm a big Eagles guy. I'm not.
Shut up.
I can't try.
I stopped listening to your show because of your Eagles coverage last year. So.
Eagles coverage.
I tune in for Amory, and when she's gone, I'm out.
They didn't cover anyone defensively last
Well,
year.
now he's never going to listen to your show. I'm
Yeah.
leaving in 3 weeks.
Yep.
I've always had a wildly different definition of brotherly shove, but I mean, you
Let's
guys
talk
go
about that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Let's dive into that a little more.
How much time we got?
We got like I'm gonna give you 2 more.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so former NFL wide receiver Braylon Edwards
he
broke
tried to
up.
kill a guy?
No, he broke up a locker room assault of an 80-year-old man. So
Where, Amory? Where?
in Detroit at a
At
YMCA.
the YMCA. Supposed to be a safe haven for people. Septuagenarians, octogenarians.
Yeah.
We keep you safe
Young
here.
men.
The
silver
Horn
sneakers,
Branch
young men
here.
especially.
Exactly.
There's
the
no need
silver
to feel
sneakers.
down there.
Horn Branch here in Albuquerque.
Andy,
McLeod
what?
Branch here in Albuquerque. You are safe. You don't need ex-NFL player Braylon
You're
Edwards
welcome.
to keep you safe here in Albuquerque.
But he
Friends
would.
of the show.
He would, just so you know, in case you needed it.
Can you text him real quick, Amory?
Yeah.
Andy, you go to the Y.
I used to.
Join us.
The horn. That's how I know about the silver sneakers.
Yeah.
You can get
Aspire-
yourself clean. You can
Yeah.
have a good meal.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you feel.
This guy.
Correct.
This guy.
Very correct.
Pop culture.
So did he beat a guy up? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he broke up an attempted murder.
What?
Of an 80-year-old man.
I don't.
An 80-year-old man.
Did he have it coming?
Yes,
All right, Philly.
calendars exist. Of course he had it coming. He's 80. Oh.
Hamtramck goes hard, y'all.
He didn't have to murder him. He could have just waited a little.
Detroit City FC plays in Hamtramck.
And there's a huge list of who got franchise tagged, which we don't have time for right now.
Yeah, I'm also,
we got 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I'm just like, we can come
we
back.
have to do today's I-9 varsity of games to end all games.
Ah.
We'll do that when we get back from the break. It's 2 Men On, live from Rio Bravo. Andy, thank you.
You got it.
David, we see Carl, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I love the paper. I love the United. I
Go
love
Birds.
Rio Bravo Brewing. And I'm mid on the Eagles.
Jason Kelsey's greatest center of all time. Suck it, Fred.
The sports animal.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Clear.
She hella red and groovy. So what you gotta remember, baby, that don't move me. I ain't trying to take you out to the movies. I'm just trying to eat it and beat it until you will. Check me out like a doctor. When I be rolling, I be hiding in the copper.
This report is brought to you by Blake's Lottaburger.
Say, is that love in the air? Or is it chocolate? Blake's Lottaburger has the answer. Indulge in a chocolate cheesecake milkshake or a rich chocolate iced coffee, both served with a hint of cherry. Spread the love with Blake's Lottaburger for a limited time only.
And traffic right now, westbound on I-40 approaching the interchange. We still got slowdowns here. Those are going to go a little past Coors, almost all the way down to Unser. Watch yourself in that area. Still seeing a little bit of a slowdown southbound I-25 as you approach Montgomery. Things also continue to move slow right now. Westbound on Montano between 2nd Street and Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now, I-25 until the river. We've got slowdowns there. Also westbound on Alameda right now, approaching 2nd Street. Traffic moving slow there. Those slowdowns will last until Coors. North of the city right now, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Don't see any problems in either direction.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Make yourself at home. Shop in-store or online at AmericanHome.com. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you There is help. Insurance. Affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225.
You good, brother. Thank you.
BigLou.com.
Now
Here we go.
heading for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and
right,
Fred
we're up.
Slow.
You come back in.
And the
Yeah,
on-deck
come back. Hang out.
Amory Castillo.
This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Like that.
Boys are live at Rio Bravo. League office 280 at i9sports.com, 505-312-4999. Reach out to our friend Jamie. guess Rod's it too. Get your kids signed up for youth athletics. It's the best thing about the program is it's one day fits all, man. Flag football, soccer, baseball, cheerleading currently going on. You practice and play in the same day. Reach out to I9 Sports. Today's I9 Varsity. If it's been a while, friends of the show, the varsity is when Van and I pick a subject from the show, and then we identify the varsity level of that subject. So it's not a Mount Rushmore, Van.
Correct.
It's a varsity team.
I mean, this isn't pre-planned. We didn't think about this at all whatsoever.
It's similar
Throughout
to the show.
we randomly grab one throughout the air.
Correct. And the one today is the I-9 Varsity of Games to End All Games.
Correct.
Andy Lyman circling back with us. Also, David Weesey Carl.
We said goodbye, but we were lying.
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Hey, that's
Smart.
the co-owner of the Oakland Roots, Marshawn Lynch.
I like that a lot. Hey, Marie, you're in on this one too. Who would you like to go first? Hey, Marie. We'll take our time.
Okay, Amy's always prepared.
I don't want to go first. I'm editing your podcast.
Okay, fine. Van will step it up.
Go ahead, Van.
First on my I-9 Varsity of Games to End All Games, we're taking it all the way back to 776 BC.
Okay.
Before Christ, the first Olympics. All right, all the best athletes in the universe joined together Mount Olympus for a battle of athleticism in many different categories. And then right there in that moment in 776 BC, they figured out who's the best athletes in the history of the world, and they've never done it again since.
Can I have two comments?
Sure.
I have two comments. First of all, I don't understand the prompt. Second of all,
same.
If it's games to end all games, wouldn't the first of something be the worst thing to choose?
They've done more?
To my knowledge.
Huh.
I think they took a break somewhere in there, but yeah.
They named a mountain after it.
They're wearing clothes now, too.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I don't understand.
So is it like every time the Cowboys go to the playoffs?
Because that'll end their season. Yeah. Let's go.
See, Anne-Marie, wait for your turn.
I'll go second.
I just want to make sure I got it right.
Anne-Marie, you're doing really good for your first day.
Andy, Amory, and I are struggling with the prompt.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
veteran of our program, David Weesey Carl.
I know what a varsity
is now asking us how the varsity works.
I know how the varsity works.
Okay.
What is games to end all games? I don't know.
Again, you make it whatever you want.
All right, go Birds.
The Last Starfighter is the game to end all games. What this is, it's a game that you play at the arcade to hone your skills of spaceship battle.
And you get recruited to go do it for real, right?
That is very correct.
Like Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Well, you play in your trailer park on the arcade, right? Wasn't it a trailer park?
That is correct, yes.
And then you do so well that the aliens say, we got to recruit this guy and bring him to space with us.
I love that.
That ended the game.
That's the best of the two so far.
There's more.
Andy, your turn.
It's just a ripoff of
I don't have
Ender's
the-
Game, really. Is
Yeah,
what it was.
I don't have the exact date, but the game to end all games in my mind was the last Seattle Supersonics game before they became
Oklahoma State Thunder.
Oklahoma City Supersonics.
Oh, you're wearing flannel too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are my peeps. Seattle. Not
That's
Oklahoma.
a good one.
Yeah.
That is the game to end all games.
Amory?
For the Seattle Supersonics franchise. Hey, do that joke again, Amory. Your last one was good.
Oh, I was going to say anytime the Minnesota Vikings go to the playoffs.
Hey.
That one sucked. They've never actually played in the last game ever.
They have 4 times. They just haven't won.
Every time they've done it, it's been the last game.
Purple Bills.
Vice President?
I'm going to go with Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Good answer.
You guys remember Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Of course we do. Olmec.
Yep. Game show. Would you call it a game show? Physical game show on Nickelodeon back in the 90s. Don't know why it's a game to end all games. I just like it.
Okay.
And I didn't understand the prompt. So
I'm a big Silver Snakes guy.
Oh, come on. Blue Barracudas.
Sucked.
Wow. Golden Monkeys?
Hard second.
Okay. That's fair.
I love your
guys are just
your
talking
inflection had an
gibberish now.
extra question mark on it.
Golden Monkey?
That's really good.
Van, it comes back around.
Next on my I-9 Varsity of Games to end all games.
January 15th, 1967.
Yeah.
At the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, Los Angeles, California. Super Bowl one. They took the two best teams in the world and then smashed them together to figure out who was the best team in the sport. And it's never happened again since. The game to end all games. Super Bowl one.
I like that. It's better than your first one. Well done.
So when you say never happened again, one never happened again is what you're saying. It became two and then three.
No, that's the only Super Bowl that's ever happened. Just like the Olympics.
It's open for interpretation. I think DWC gets me.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Katniss Everdeen and Peter Millar
Oh, here we go. Oh!
have to team against not just one set of opponents, but 11 others in the Hunger Games, boys.
That killed people.
Yeah, it killed.
Lots of children.
Children died during that, and Lenny Kravitz stood by and let it happen.
He encouraged it even.
Lenny Kravitz?
Rest in peace, Rue.
Was he in that? Lenny Kravitz?
Yeah, he was. He played the guy who what was his name? He dressed her up.
Costumey.
Yeah, the costume guy.
His name was Costumey, is my understanding.
Yep.
Played Cinna.
Costumey.
Cinna.
The weirdo.
He was a Cinna. He killed kids.
Yep. Andy?
I don't know, man. Now I'm going to keep going for. This is we're all over the place.
Woody Harrelson was also.
Yep.
That's the show, Andy.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
I'm getting it.
You can do sports. We encourage it.
Well,
when I mean me and DWC.
Go Birds.
And sometimes Van.
Well, I guess we'll take it back to local again. Last game of the Dukes. I have no idea when that was, right?
2000 season, yeah.
Never had the Dukes again.
Down the street from Old House. Bummer.
Yeah. Started at Tingley Field, don't you know?
Don't you know? All right, my turn, I guess.
No, what about me?
Okay, yeah, Anne-Marie, please.
Aw.
You're way better.
This is Travis Kelce's life. It's now ending because he's dating Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
Oh, he's no longer in the game.
Hey, he should be excited. There's a song coming.
He's not allowed to go to strip clubs or golfing.
I really need a men empowerment song from Taylor Swift. I feel like I haven't heard a real radio pop banger since What a Man.
Won't somebody think about the men for once?
When's it going to be our turn?
Right, exactly.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
February 22nd, 1980.
All right.
Nobody?
The Miracle on Ice.
Thank you very much. It's the day the Soviet Union fell. Mike Eruzione and company fought off communism, won the hearts of the world, and with a bunch of college kids.
And
Miracle on Ice.
And Al Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he very much.
Oh, yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was.
He believed in miracles. Yes.
I believe in miracles.
Yes.
You know, wonderful impression.
Van?
We doing 3 rounds because there's so many people, or do I need a cleanup hitter?
Do your cleanup.
Oh, no, I had another one. Come on.
Well, you'll get
You just
one
got
more.
him warmed up.
And finally, on my I-9 varsity of games to end all games, 1903.
Oh, yeah.
The Boston Americans defeat the Pittsburgh Pirates in a best-of-9 series.
Best of 9?
In the World Series of professional baseball.
That's the only one.
Peaked all of sports. And then congratulations to the Boston Americans who won the World Series, never to be replicated again in the history of the world.
There's a lot of patriotism on this side of the table, guys.
You guys are all aware how in 2019,
What happened?
America is a.
Don't let that distract you from the fact that
Has there been another World Series since then?
Mankind,
This
hell
is
in a
gonna
cell
be me.
through a
No.
table.
Here we go.
I know what he's going to
That's
say.
the answer. Okay.
No.
In the year 2019, America
of our Lord.
is a totalitarian state where the favorite television program is The Running Man,
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, great dance.
a game show in which prisoners must run to freedom to avoid a brutal death. Having been made a scapegoat by the government and imprisoned, Ben Richards has the opportunity to make it back to the outside again by being a contestant on The Deadly Show. Although the twisted host, Damon Killian, has no intention of letting him escape. It's The Running Man. That is the game to end all games.
A lot of people died.
Played by Richard Dawson.
A lot of people died.
Richard Dawson. Andy?
This comes from myself. I'm a 12th man, right?
Yeah, okay.
But
on the basketball court.
Big family.
yeah.
Yeah.
But 2015 Super Bowl, there was a pass
Just run
that
it.
just
run the ball.
Yep, just
It made no sense. It made no
things for the
sense.
Seahawks after that.
Oh, this is a good one.
Talk about
I
a
don't-
trajectory
I don't think we came back from that.
No, it was a ridiculous play call.
Yep.
You still got a Super Bowl at least.
It's gonna make me cry.
What about the 2019? This is where I thought you were going, Fred. The Avengers Endgame.
To end all. That's very good.
That's a very good answer.
It kind of went downhill after that, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
Superhero movies. Let's talk about this for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They used to be great. They're not anymore.
They're not.
You got 19, brother.
The last film I cried at.
Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Yeah, it was emotional.
It was incredibly emotional.
Speaking of
Mr.
Tom Holland, who's also apparently an owner of Oakland Roots, right? That was heartbreaking.
It was. He didn't feel so good.
Yeah.
Not as heartbreaking as the book and movie Roots.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same story, though.
Van's
Of Oakland.
Yeah.
Van's haircut refers to the movie Roots as a black comedy.
You can see my roots.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not touching any of that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Andy, you wanna let's go do something else.
Clean up DWC.
You like maybe I should do one more segment.
This is the last one.
Yes.
I've got two.
Do them both.
All right. 456 players, all of whom are in deep financial hardship, risk their lives to play a series of deadly children's games for the chance to win 45.6
good answer.
billion yen. The series title draws from a similarly named Korean children's game.
Yep.
That's the
The
Squid
octopus
game.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one, which is my favorite. You guys like computers?
Familiar,
Devices you can
got one in my pocket.
yeah, do stuff on.
Yeah.
Back in the day when computers were still young and took up entire rooms pretty much, there was a game called Ski Free. You remember Ski
I
Free?
thought you were going to do Oregon Trail.
Oh, I do
That's
love
what
Oregon
that's
Trail.
what you're going to go with.
Ski Free, where
just right and left.
you could not win. There was no winning.
The Yeti gets you.
You go down the hill, you avoid the bumps, you avoid the trees, you avoid but at the end, if you get far enough, you die because a Yeti comes and eats you. There's no winning. That's the game to end all games.
Tis
like
life, my friend.
I like it.
Are you guys finally leaving this time?
Go Birds.
Yeah.
Andy Lyman, David Weesey, Carl, thank you so very much.
See you in the next segment, guys.
Yeah.
We wrap up the program from Rio Bravo whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
You got 5 minutes.
Traffic right now. We still got those slowdowns westbound on I-40. They're going to start way back around University. And they're all the way down to 98th Street. Part of the issue is there's a small semi at the 98th Street exit that is affecting the left lane. And folks trying to exit there at 98th Street causing quite a bit of backup. So watch yourself going through there. Westbound on Paseo right now between I-25 and the river. Traffic continues to move slow there. Also headed west on Montano right now between 4th Street and Coors. We've got congestion. Seeing just a little bit of a slowdown southbound I-25 at Montgomery. And headed west on Alameda right now between 2nd Street and Coors. Traffic continues to move a bit slow there.
The madness is coming. The madness is coming. Ugh, you guys always ruin this. I was trying to be dramatic. The madness is coming!
Oh, wow! Albuquerque's home for the Final Four and every other tournament game.
And it's over. This heavyweight battle is won by
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
At LL Flooring, we've been a trusted partner to pros for over 30 years. With over 400 nationwide warehouses full of in-stock, job-ready inventory, you'll get what you need. And our exclusive pro pricing means that pros never pay retail. Because at LL Flooring, all we do is floors. So we're going to do it right. Sign up for a free pro account today to start getting pro benefits. LL Flooring, every step covered.
O'Reilly.
You need parts? O'Reilly Auto Parts has parts. Need them fast? We've got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
Lobo fans, when you head to Vegas for the tournament, get off to a good start. Make your final stop at airport parking. Shuttles run every 4 minutes. The driver picks you up at your vehicle, drops you off at the terminal door, and helps you unload your luggage. Even better, at airport parking, it starts at just $4.95 per day. That's less than half of the $14 per day to park in the Sunport garage. Take exit 221 off I-25 toward the Sunport. Then take the first right to airport parking. Easier, quicker, smarter.
A lot can happen between falling in love with a house online and owning it, between imagining living there and breathing in your new home for the first time. Having an advocate who can help you navigate the complex world of financing, inspections, negotiating, analyzing the market, and talking through any anxieties that may pop up, that can make all the difference. That's what the expertise of a Realtor can do for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and bound by a code of ethics, because that's who we are.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Montana. Spreading the word about pneumococcal pneumonia,
30.
a lung disease that can be life-threatening.
Guys got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Like,
Do you know who has
the increased
information
risk.
on union
So,
stuff?
What's the game plan?
A guy in a New
strong
Mexico
defense.
United jacket
Pneumococcal
holding a
pneumonia can strike
microphone at a
any time
table.
in any
That's
season.
who,
So you
that's
shouldn't
who has
wait to
information on this party.
Talk to your doctor or
It's like
pharmacist about
any number of
vaccination today
employees
and
here.
learn
It's
more
like, hey,
at
David
pneumonia.com.
Weesey Carl,
That's
you look like a guy who knows about
pneumonia.com.
union stuff.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
New Mexico Sports Authority, 95.9 FM and AM.
Here you go. Here you go. Ben, you ready? Mike's hot.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. Hell of a program from Rio Bravo Brewing Company, baby.
It was like real good today.
I am so thirsty, by the way.
Gabe Allered joining us from Rio Bravo Brewing. Let's go. Gabe, how are you, brother?
Doing well, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Okay. I'm just going to come
Hey,
with the ASMR voice.
You're so busy making delicious beer here. You couldn't come at our allotted 5:45 time. We're like, hey, we penciled you in, we got you, and we have to have you on this program.
David Weesey Carlos still has not left.
And you just showboating, like, I'll just show up whenever I want, boys.
No, I appreciate it, guys. We have a nice little group in the back going, so it's keeping us busy tonight.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there. I don't know. Are they trained guys? I don't know.
You know, that's what I've been honestly kind of trying to figure out as well. I believe so. Really nice gentlemen.
Whenever they came in, they all went, "Come in, right? The train."
We had a guy asking David Weesey Carl for directions in the party. He's like,
I don't
you
know.
look like a guy who knows about railroad parties.
To be fair, I do like to
To
party.
be fair.
Every time. I do like to party.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, when I got here, the smoke and the smell of delicious cooked meat was wafting
Yes.
through. Why? Was it for that party or how's
No,
that
so
working?
we're doing a smoke Wednesday kind of barbecue-esque. So the special will be ribs, mac and cheese, baked beans. Oh, Brian does such a good job.
For my mouth?
Absolutely. You know, it's going to be
Shove it in your
wonderful.
mouth hole.
Absolutely.
So what we're smelling all day today is what we're going to be eating here tomorrow at Rio
Yes,
Bravo.
absolutely. It's going to be fantastic.
Beer pong tournament for St. Patty's Day on the 16th.
Green beer.
Green
You
beer.
doing green beer?
Yeah.
Hell
So-
yeah.
What's that one I drink all the time that I really like?
Green beer.
Is it the honey ginger? No, you were drinking the light lager.
Ah, that's the one I like.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a light lager
You
guy
can't
for
beat-
sure.
You can't beat the squirrel nuts.
Absolutely.
The squirrel nuts is the best. I love the squirrel nuts. Also, the beer's good.
No, Austin does an awesome job. He's been here now with us, almost 6 years, and is really, really the last couple of years found his footing and is just making some awesome stuff.
The reason we're having you on, Gabe, is talk about the new partnership between
Yeah.
us and you. And you have been a friend of the show for some time. Why did you foolishly decide to bring us in?
Hey, you guys are awesome. I've been listening to you guys for quite a while, cruising around after. So it's great to finally see you guys much more handsome in person.
Stop.
I guess I'm the, face of radio for Rio Bravo. I thought,
100% correct.
Yeah, you're on right now. Look how good you look right now.
So Van's telling me we're doing a fun opening day of baseball party. How come I'm not involved in these conversations, boys?
Go Phils.
Go Phils. Oh,
Well, somebody has to handle the business here, Fred. And when I say business, I mean organizing parties, obviously.
I like to party.
You guys are known for that, though, right?
We do like to party. Yeah.
And it's Party Central. You currently have one going on. It's at or near 100 individuals in the back. We came to a YPA party just last week, but regularly available for private rental, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we do everything. I mean, we've done weddings, graduations, a ton of baby showers the last couple years, which has been kind of interesting. Celebration of lives, you name it.
Let's talk about like the fans of Rio Bravo Brewing Company, because look around. You got the old one of each here.
Yeah.
Like there's young, there's old, there's black, there's white, there's male, there's female, there's flannels, there's leather jackets.
Couple vice
Like
presidents.
you got a little bit of everything, man.
No, we love it. I mean, beer's beer, and it's a lot of fun. We get to, we've done everything from drag bingo to hosting Mark Ronchetti. So I think that's a pretty absolutely
That's a big spread,
and that was the same event.
Sorry to hear about that. So we need to clear up a rumor, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So a rumor started earlier today about Rio Bravo. So we told everyone on social media we're going to be out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then a liar told me that A. Marie comes here a lot. Now, is that true or not true? Because she refuses to come tonight and hang out with us.
Hey, Marie, why do you hate us?
I don't hate you, DWC.
Oh, that's fair. That's the right answer. Let's go. Hey, Marie, come on out. Let's hang out before you abandon everyone.
I can't come tonight.
All right.
Yeah, it's just busy.
Yeah. She's got to wash her cat.
Is that what it is?
I don't have a cat.
Do you have a dog? Can
She
you take it
babysits
to
No, I
the
don't have a
dance?
dog.
She does babysit animals of all types.
Do you babysit your dogs?
She's offered, but I do have a babysitter of my dogs. They are she's wonderful. The dogs are wonderful. Let's get back to Rio Bravo.
Okay.
I go to Rio Bravo. I drink and I bet on horses all the time. I love their
Those are
wings.
two
They have
things
some of
that
the
I
best
do.
ranch in the city.
Hold on. you can bet
I've
on
had
horses?
comedy shows there. I've had life events there. I've been to baby showers there.
One of the best patios in all of Albuquerque, by the way.
One of the best Cubanos that I've ever put in my mouth, and I'm going to get it
I'm
tonight.
from Miami. I need to try that.
It is fantastic. He does a
Challenge.
great job with
Yeah,
it.
put it over to me right now.
What's that? The Cubano?
Yeah.
Shove it in the mouth hole.
That's what I need. So, I mean, we talking like hoagie style? Like, what's up?
So yeah, he used kind of the classic Cuban Creole bun. Is that what it is? And it's
Okay.
fantastic. Mustard, Swiss. He did a really nice marinade with the pork and
Delicious pickles?
oh yeah, pickles, the whole deal, little ham, and fantastic. Things
Love that.
giant.
And what beer
You got
should I
3
drink with
minutes.
It depends. If you like IPAs, we put a really good one on, Static
You
IPA.
love IPAs.
That's they
You
are
sweat.
He's wearing flannel. Of course, he loves IPAs. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And me on the exact opposite. I'm holding up my Imperial Stout right now, and not a piece of light is going through this thing at all whatsoever.
That's usually what
this
I
is
drink.
my jam.
This is
I'm a dark beer guy. When I come to Rio Bravo, though, it's always the Squirrel Nuts. It's so good.
It's a great beer. It's always one that I'm always surprised when we kind of look at to see where it is, in the top sellers, and it's consistently, top 4, top 5. It's been hanging on for a long time. It's great beer.
Is it actually Taco Tuesday, or have I been lying this whole time?
No, it is Taco Tuesday. All of our tacos are $2. They are awesome. Steak, shrimp, chicharron, chicken,
Ooh.
fried avocado.
I love this, man.
You put anything in, you deep fry anything. I'll eat it.
Absolutely.
Gabe joining us from Rio Bravo Brewery. We're having a lot of fun talking about the new partnership. We're going to be here every other Tuesday, except you and Van have put together a start to the Major League Baseball season party. And we used to throw this party in Van's backyard, but he's got real lazy. Is that what's happened?
Well, you boys, I got a new house, and I haven't set up my backyard yet for entertaining. So what better place
Gabe,
than
he means-
Rio Bravo Brewing Company
he means
to
clean-
host my opening day party?
He means clean up.
I mean Gabe's opening day party.
He means he hasn't cleaned up Darby's backyard poop. That's what he means.
Dude, cleaning up dog poop, it just literally piles up.
It's my least favorite job in the world. Why I don't have a dog.
Yeah. Date. What's the date on it? What's opening day?
28th.
28th of
Thursday, March 28th.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right here, Rio Bravo.
Yes.
Go Phils.
Go
When
Phils.
are
Go
the doors
Yankees.
Oh no.
We open at 11.
So we will be here at
Yeah,
11.
Yeah.
We, depending on first pitch, we might be here slightly early.
We
You
will
know
be
what?
here early.
We might have to call our friends at the city of Albuquerque to, get a special exemption.
Do we get that?
But we'll be
Yeah,
here all
absolutely.
day on opening day.
I'm
What
gonna
are,
take
what,
the
are
day
we,
off of work.
what are we going to do after watching baseball all day on
Head up-
Thursday, March
Head
28th?
over to the historic El Rey Theater for Duke City
That's
Championship
what
Wrestling.
we're
day.
going to do.
Hey,
What a day.
How come you've never been to an event, David?
So I was out of town last week. You had one last week, correct?
Keep going.
Is that correct? You had one last week.
Yeah.
I was out of town
Uh-huh.
last week, attending to a personal issue.
Yep.
The other ones, it was and then I was.
I come to your
Yeah,
games. I come
okay.
to your games.
I want to go, and I will go. When's so the next? Is that the next one?
March the 28th,
March
at the
28th.
historic El Rey Theater.
You
I
come
am
here.
taking. I'm taking. Make sure there's no March 28th game on there.
Who
I'm
is-
taking March 28th off of work.
It's a Thursday.
Who
you
is
don't
your-
have to take
No, we
it
don't.
off work.
I do, because I
Who's
want to
your-
be here for baseball all day, and then I'm going to
DWC.
go.
Who is your actual boss now?
It's
Who do-
still Pete.
Who do I? Okay, I text Pete right now. I say DWC gets the day off.
March 28th. I'll do it. I am
I'll
100% down. I will.
We're going to be in a group
baseball.
text. Pete and Ron and you. You get the day off.
Is Quill here tomorrow?
Eric Quill will be on the show tomorrow.
Coach Quill joining the boys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Amory, you did okay. It was mid. It
You
was
did
very
terrific.
mid.
You were the best one on the show today.
She's already
You
got her
and Andy.
backpack on. If you're watching on YouTube Live,
Gabe, tell
she's
everyone
out of
where-
here.
Gabe, tell everyone where we're at.
We're here at Rio Bravo Brewing, 1912 2nd Street.
Across from the Creek.
30.
Van, final words.
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. But anything we didn't cover, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff and JJ.
Let's go, Lady Lobos. Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, Burke.
Disconnect